Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Mirage for what is live stream number 5 as we continue our journey as Beshim through the game. Good morning, I hope you're well. We're back this morning for 3.5 hours as we continue on this journey. Yesterday's live stream, we managed to take out the tax collector. We kind of guessed once we went past his mansion he would be involved somewhere. And we have finished lining ourselves up for the next major assassination after we discovered his identity through the little side investigations. So that is the plan. First thing this morning, we're going to do the assassination of the third order member, and then we will start looking at the new bureau and well, the fourth bureau, in fact, as our next point of call. That's kind of where we're at, I think. We're about 13.5 hours in, and we're about to finish the third major investigation, so we are getting there. My guess is there is 5 major investigations in total, so we're just over halfway, I would have said, in terms of being done. Obviously we haven't looked at trophies yet. I've heard platinum is possible. It's quite a simple platinum, so we'll have a look at trophies once we finish the main story as it stands. But so far so good. I think we're getting on well. Weapons wise, I think it's the gripe I have in a lot of games where once you have a set of weapons that work for you, perks, stats, that kind of stuff, you don't really change, and that's what I'm finding I'm doing. Is I'm not needing to change weapons no matter what we come across, and because I prefer realism to fantasy in a lot of ways, I don't really care for the fantasy weapons as much, or the fantasy armor. I have heard there's an E-suit armor set you can get. I think it's to do with the shards, from what I've seen. Despite me trying to stay away from spoilers and things. Thanks for the like, much appreciated that was. Yeah, I've seen something I didn't want to see. I couldn't unsee it once I'd seen it, annoyingly. But yeah, something to do with the shards and the E-suit armor set. So, unfortunately, my aim would be to get that last if possible. Then we'd have to use it. But which was going we go? This is where I struggle to type and talk, so give me a second. Okay, I can talk again now. It's only the first bit where I struggle to type and talk. It's really weird. But yeah, so 13.5 hours in, I'm pretty sure we are. And enjoying it so far. Like I said, the story makes sense. It kind of works. We haven't seen any indication of the end of Valhalla's story yet when it comes to Beshim. Oh, we're 14 hours and 10 minutes in fact. I was slightly off. Good morning, Cass. How are you? No, we're just starting, Cass. Just starting. This is our normal morning stream time, so we're only just starting the stream. Crazy Irishman, good morning, how are you? Yeah, no worries. Yes, Vorney was on yesterday, to be fair. So, yesterday, for those that missed it, we finished off the 2 side investigations, the tax collector and the harbour master, after opening the bureau here. And now we have to go and meet Roshan as we look to assassinate the person who's pulling the strings in Kark. I'm going to mispronounce that massively considering how they were saying it. But that is kind of where we're at. We did a couple of side missions yesterday as well. We're only down to 4 contracts left, to be fair. I'm sure we'll pick some more up as we go. Skill-wise, we have got all the phantom skills now. Mainly because I wanted that focus bar more than anything else. I think in his next, we're going to focus on knife recovery, helping Pickpocket become easier, and engineer our next 3. I'm not overly worried about the tools. I don't think we're going to utilise them as much, so it's not a rush to get them, really, to be fair. And we have opened up a lot more of the map. I don't really do outfits, do I? Cosmetics for me, Cass, are just annoying and not a big deal, so I don't really have a favourite outfit, to be honest. I'm not an outfit fan in general. So yeah, I don't really do outfits. So before we go and do the assassination, I've just seen this there. So what we'll do, we'll go and grab the viewpoint, Then we can cross the bridge and go and meet Roshan near the Bazaar and see what she has to tell us. I think that's a good shout for where we're heading next. And then, yeah, I think it's assassination time. I do like the set-piece assassinations. There's a little bit of choice normally of how you approach them. I think the best assassination so far, though, has been the Slaver. And I know it's Bassam's first, but it seemed to work really well. So yeah, that's currently my favourite assassination in the game. And I don't know if it's because of the way we set it up. I just really like the way it all worked out, to be fair. So we're going to make our way to the viewpoint, synchronise that, and then head across the bridge to Roshan in the Bazaar. That's the current plan. So get high and see where this is. So it's just over there, so actually not too far away, to be fair. Zeno, good morning, how are you? Yeah, I don't have one, Cass, because to me it's all cosmetics. An outfit is cosmetic, isn't it? And to me, I don't look at cosmetics, it doesn't interest me in the slightest. So, because it's cosmetic, I just don't really have a favourite, to be fair. Okay, viewpoint is here. We're just going to get to the top, I believe. Yeah, just above us here, to be fair. I don't know if I can just climb straight up or not. You can. And there we are. That's the viewpoint. We'll synchronise this and then head to the Bazaar for Roshan as well. Have you done this as we move quest in Valhalla and unlocked Mentor Reyna's outfit? I've done every quest in Valhalla, Cass, so yes. Yeah, it's when you met Roshan at the end of the game, wasn't it? I'm not too bad. I'm thanks for the like, well, I was much appreciated. I'm struggling a little bit after streaming last night as well. I did assume we was going to struggle this morning because of doing 2 streams yesterday. So I knew it was going to be a struggle, but if we didn't do it, we'd never know, and I needed to push myself. You know, it's I think the summer holidays, because we couldn't stream as much over the summer holidays. That's what's really affected me. So forcing myself to do it, I think, has helped massively. So we are getting back to being able to stream morning and evening. It's always going to hurt. I've just got to get around that and just try and deal with that as best I can, really, I think. They need to up the morph. I've got a meeting next Tuesday with the doctor to discuss upping the morphine levels, so the sooner that happens, the better, I think. So we're heading to meet Roshan. There's a little note here. There's only twice you did outfits. One was for the trophy in the Jedi game. That's true. Yes, the first Jedi game we changed outfit or changed colour scheme every time we found a new one, just to alleviate the fact that we were looking at them. But yeah, we did it on purpose in the second Jedi game because of the trophy. It's all good. We knew it was going to be an issue. I knew it was going to be an issue. We just needed the medication right, which we haven't got right in 3 years, so we're doing well. Sadir is in deep trouble. Guards are skulking about the Cookman's quarter, looking for him in his potent spice blend. All the uproar about the spice attracted much undue attention. Stop production if he wants to keep his life. Some random note you come across. Right, Roshan is over here, so we're going to hopefully get a setup to who we're assassinating. This will be our third major assassination. I'm kind of looking at it in the investigations. You can tell who's minor and who's major assassinations, to be fair.
The plan is simple.
What is the plan?
Enter the auction as a merchant wishing to bid on exotic artifacts. We know they want the hairpin, and we know they will be at the auction. They already let it slip through their fingers once.
When the hairpin appears, I will watch the crowd and make sure to obtain it. That will secure a meeting with this treasurer.
I am fully confident they will bid on it, whatever the cost.
Yes. I will gather as much information.
So are we getting a budget to bid on this as well?
Before the auction starts.
Are we going to have a top line for the auction?
Be no lack of
don't go above this mark, or are we just allowed to bid constantly till we win it?
First feather without a head. It is your duty to find the right one.
Ah, that's
Do not
interesting.
let
So
yourself get
this is the
distracted.
first assassination for
Focus on the
Beshim
mission at hand.
that doesn't have a
It does
name
no
with the
one
heron
good to
feather.
linger on
It's
things
one he's
that
got to
do
find
not
out who it is
exist.
himself.
This
Normally,
is
obviously, you're given a
I
target when
understand.
you're given a heron feather, but there is no target. We've got to find the target ourselves. So this could go badly
Silence
wrong.
is better for the wise.
Speaking of, I've decided to
And how
reinstall Fallen
much
Order.
more so for fools.
Nice. I think Fallen Order is pretty good, to be fair. Yeah, I've got. I think I was about 5 episodes into Ahsoka, and I couldn't keep up with it after that. I just struggled to get into it. This assassination was filmed by Ubisoft themselves. Cass, stop telling me what to do. That's a spoiler. Don't tell me what to do. It doesn't help.
Property stolen, merchants extorted, foreigners tormented. Corruption is rank and everywhere. But you are at its heart.
No, it's Star Wars.
Even now, your poison spreads along the East Road to lands untouched by the Order's venom. I hear you hunger for a hairpin. One up for auction at the Da'irat al-Mal. I will play the rival for your heart's desire and draw you from the shadows.
So what we found interesting yesterday was how they worked out taxes in Baghdad. Because we learnt that if you're foreign, you pay a tax that no one else pays. If you're Muslim, you pay a tax on goods as long as you're a merchant. But it's all the men only, and then only men pay another tax on top. But the tax rate is determined by your religion. So whether you're Muslim, whether you're Indian, whether you're English, American, a lot of them religions, nationalities weren't really going at that point. But if you weren't Muslim, your tax rate was a lot higher. So there was 3 types of taxes. One for just foreigners, one for all the males, but less if you're Muslim, and the third one was for merchants, but again, if you're Muslim, you pay less than everyone else. Quite an interesting tax system, to be fair. Sharif, good morning, how are you? Fortunately, I'm watching at work. I wish it was at home. I had a COVID jab update. Oh, has it affected you? My other half, she had one the other week, and she really struggled with it, to be fair. Okay, we're assassinating the treasurer. Sitting at the top of Kark's web of power is the treasurer. In controlling taxes and extorting the merchants of Kark. I'll press the button. I was trying to read it and accidentally pressed the button. I don't think I can read it again, can I? No. That's annoying. I wanted to read it. That was my fault. I pressed the button accidentally. But basically, we're taking on the treasurer. We're going to expose him first, though, so we're going to need to figure out who we can use to get information in the Bazaar and find out exactly where this auction is taking place, to be fair. I like the fact that during the second assassination, or was it maybe the intro to the second assassination, we had to use the costume to get inside where they were doing experiments on people. I really like that. I was hoping we'd wear a costume as a merchant for this one, to be fair, but it doesn't seem we are. Right, we're going to look for intel at the Bazaar. That's our first port of call. I can't use assassin focus. Right, can we see?
Should have known you would be here, Kong.
Ah, Kong is here. Let's speak to Kong.
Let us chat.
Kong normally has information for us. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, otherwise.
Do you have any information about the treasurer? Someone who works for the Khilafah.
The treasure?
That's alright, Crazy Archman, don't worry.
I do have something, but you know, it hurts to give precious information for free.
Oh, come on, Kong. We did so much for you.
Now?
Already know what is on my mind.
We did a big job for him already
See,
to get information.
The Da'irat al-Mal is not only an important event for the upper class of Kakh, but also for thieves.
Did someone take something of yours again?
A precious ceramic saucer. Luca has it.
Oh, not Luca as well.
He has always been jealous of me.
Where do you think it is?
I knew I could rely on you, Little Finch. You should be able to find it.
I just like the little
crates near
nickname.
his
Little
stall.
Finch as a nickname is quite cool. So we're going to get Kong's item back from Luca, because Luca and Kong are a pain in the butt and keep arguing amongst themselves and causing issues. So let's go and get Kong's item. We'll keep an eye out for any other intel around the bazaar at the same time. I'm sure Luca's going to say this belongs to him or something silly. So there might be a bit of an argument to get this back.
I assume you heard about the commotion a few steps
Okay.
down.
What's in here?
This must be the stall Kong mentioned. Now to find that plate.
So we've got to break a wall there by the looks of things. Why can we move this? That can move. We need to break... Ah, we can get up there. I bet there's a pot to throw up there then, isn't there? So I think to break the wall we need to throw a pot, and I've got a feeling it's up here. Oh look, there it is. Nothing else up here though? No? Okay. So we need to blow that hole up. Surely this is going to attract guards. I'll wait till the fire to stop. I've got a bad habit of rushing in and end up getting burnt, to be fair. Right, we're looking for a ceramic plate, essentially. Hang on. Why did we blow a wall up when we could have just walked in? Ammo's full. Yeah, could we not have... Oh, I know why. We need to pull the thing through to get up there, don't we? So the reason we blew the wall up, instead of just walking in, we need this to get upstairs. We need to get it... Which way do we need it? I think we need it against there by the looks of things. There was me thinking, oh, we could have just walked in. Yeah, not as simple as that. It never is as simple as you first think, is it? Right, there's the dish.
Trust Kong to own a plate like this.
We've got a little note here as
Now
well.
maybe he will tell me what he knows about the treasurer.
Let's have a look.
Suspicious activity on the rooftops.
Get yourself ready, boys. The grand auction is finally here. The guards will be busy, so this will be our time to finally reward ourselves with their gold. Join me on the roof and we commence. Unless you decide to run with your tails between your legs, chicken. Okay, let's open this up. So we can return the plate to Kong, and there's something else going on the roof as well. Is there anything over the other side? There is. I thought I could see things. We're using a merchant token to unlock the chest. There we go. So that's everything in here. We can get the plate back to Kong at any point. Does this take us onto the roof? It does. So there's something. We know something's going on the roof. Just trying to see if I can see anything showing up. There's a key there. Interestingly, can't see anything going on the roof though. There's no markers that I can see to say there's something going on the roof. Even though the notes that they were. Maybe we'll give the plate to Kong first, potentially. And then we'll have a look back on the roof again, I think. Because this will now stay here now, so it's not a big deal if we need to come back. Right, let's give the plate back to Kong. He'll have some more information, hopefully. Well, so far he's kept his word, to be fair. Whenever we've asked him something, he has kept his word, so hopefully he'll do so again. Shouldn't really be pushing everyone, I suppose. This way. No. Have I gone a complete wrong direction? I think I have here. We've got to visit the foreign merchant stall. That's shown up as well now as a new thing to talk to. That's upstairs. Just want to get this back to Kong first. So more things are showing up in the bazaar to get more information and more ways into this auction. Interestingly, we know the thieves are going to be on the roof. That's something we're going to have to deal with, I think. But I just want to get back to Kong first. One thing at a time, ideally. And a lot of the other assassinations with you, we've done all the optional things to make sure we've got as many ways in as possible. And then we've decided which one to follow.
Littlefinch delivers once again. Just the very thing I need to complete my set.
I thought this was yours.
It wasn't his.
It is now.
We just stole it from Luca.
Listen close. I was having my usual afternoon tea when I overheard two ladies speaking about an order they fulfilled for the diet at Al-Mal. They made a beautiful robe for the treasure with intricate Eastern embroidery. Open your eyes to that.
Eastern wear. Thank you, Kong. The treasurer is likely a foreigner from the East.
So we've got a little bit of a description now about the foreigner. Why is... Oh, there's a question mark there. And there's someone to talk to over there. So we can go and talk to the merchant. He's upstairs. I was going to see if we can get up there, but I don't think we can that way. There's the stairs. So we'll go and speak to the foreign merchant still there. So all we know so far is the treasurer is a non-Muslim, non-native.
Here only. Nowhere else.
Where is he?
Don't be shy. Come closer and be amazed at my selection upstairs.
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, this is the
You
person.
mentioned Chinese artifacts.
Yes, friend. Welcome, welcome. You will surely find something of interest here.
Okay, we need to have a look around at his goods.
Longing for the exquisite, ya Sadiqi? I have ornaments that hail from the Far East on auction. Rare vases, delicate teacups.
Matej, good morning, how are you?
Hairpin is my prize. One of a kind.
I don't know, to be fair.
Even the treasurer asked about.
Wait, the hairpin? Where is it?
It's going to be up for auction. If you wish to purchase it, make sure to bring a good bag of coin.
A hairpin from the East. This must be the item El Kululu was after for the treasurer. I must look out for it at the auction.
Right, so we know what we're looking out for at the auction, then we know what we're looking for. We need to get across there, it seems, to go and speak to someone there. I'll just go this way, I can. Save us climbing around everything. There is someone to speak to here.
Is not something the treasurer appreciates.
Oh, we're going to eavesdrop.
I repeat.
Bench it, yeah. Blend in and we can eavesdrop on these two chatting.
Not something we can rush, yes, Sadat.
The treasurer will not be happy.
Is your internet playing up,
Neither will
Zeno?
I know that. The perfume creation is complex. We are already doing our best.
Your best is not enough.
Come. We talk elsewhere. There are ears in the walls.
That woman mentioned the treasurer. I should keep my ears close.
The treasurer is fond of the Kina, as you know. No one is more
So we've got to follow them.
than 3 dozen bottles.
Doesn't seem as bad as the other following missions where you can't be seen and stuff.
Production has been slow, yes, Sadat.
In the old Assassin's Creed, you had to follow and not be seen. This doesn't seem that bad. Obviously, I want to stay a little way back. Am I too far back now? Obviously, we don't want them knowing it's us following them, but... Although, see, this is what I was saying yesterday. I've always found it a bit weird in Assassin's Creed games that you look different to everyone else, and yet you're meant to blend in. You'd think to blend in, you'd look the same as everyone else in terms of dressing the same. But for some reason, that's not a big deal. Right, we should better eavesdrop from here. Come on.
You are not
There we
telling
go.
me exactly what it is we are missing.
Cuss off at least once a day. Oh, that is annoying.
Blood, my lady.
The blood is essential.
At least the install will carry on though, at least.
It is what makes the Kina perfume special. We must have it.
I will talk to the Khalifa. See what we can do.
I'm just hoping the stream doesn't crash like it did yesterday.
To wait for her
It's
supply.
just annoying when it happens.
This perfume on the tax collector's letters. I thought it smelt like iron. Was it blood? This woman could be from the Khalifa's inner circle. She knows the treasurer. I must speak to her.
Is she going to talk to us though? Would she just give us the information willingly? Let's find out.
Assalamu alaikum, ya Sayyidati.
Wa alaykum
Nearly
assalam.
done as well.
I
That's
could not
annoying.
help but overhear, Sayyidati, about the perfume.
It is not courteous to eavesdrop. Seeing as you are an admirer, you are pardoned. My name is Kabija, the woman behind the kina.
It has a unique scent.
Rose, honey, sandalwood. And if you heard, a sliver of blood.
So there's blood in the perfume.
I should have guessed. I had thought it might be iron.
That's a
Blood
weird.
is born from iron.
That's a
is
weird
it not?
concoction, isn't it, for perfume?
But because of that detail, it proves difficult to bring in large quantities.
If it is so exclusive, it must be popular amongst officials. I think I
Oh,
caught
that,
a
yeah,
scent
that's
of it
not good.
near the treasurer.
Ning uses the kina. She is quite taken with its rich mystique, as are many.
I was going to say, we think the
Curious.
treasure's a woman.
You do not look like one who is interested in the art of perfumery.
It is unwise to judge someone by how they look.
Indeed. Did I not catch your name?
Beshim,
Basim.
I must not waste any more of your time. I wish you a wonderful time at the Da'irat al-Mal, ya Sayyidati.
And also, isn't it weird for assassins to give their real name? You know, like a spy, you wouldn't use your real name, would you?
She, and her
We had a
name is
feeling it
Ning.
was a she
The
anyway.
auction should be starting soon.
There was a clue earlier. Well, the perfume was the first thinking that it was a woman. But yeah, we assumed. I'd already assumed it was a woman because of the perfume. But obviously, a few more clues have led us to know it is a woman this time. So now we're going to attend the auction. So we're going to attend the auction and see if we can find our target. We don't know 100% who they are. Could it be the woman that was just talking to the other lady just then? She potentially could be the treasurer, I suppose. Because she was asking about the perfume. Right, where is this auction? And are we assassinating them in plain sight, or are we waiting until they leave the auction? That's the other thing. I don't know if we're doing it there and then, or we need to wait. Okay, the auction is over here. It's not that busy. I'm assuming it will get busy, to be fair. Right, let's blend into the auction. Let's listen to see what happens. I'm guessing we're bidding on it ourselves. If we can just jump the price up for the order, that's always a bonus. Try and, you know, put them out of business, make them go bankrupt.
To fulfill your deepest yearning, to listen to your heart's desire, and purchase what God has shown us. It brings me great joy to welcome all of you esteemed individuals to our annual Da'irat al-Mal. First on our exclusive, captivating list of exotic odds and ends,
Odds and ends
we
at
have
auction.
a stunning statue from
That's not an
India,
odd and end, is it?
made of
Odds and ends are like bits
and
you find in the back of the
crafted by
drawer.
finest artisans. It will be a perfect
a nice
addition
elephant.
to any home. Oh, what do we have? One bidder already? No, two. Calling once, twice.
Bit of a
third.
continuality,
Would
bit of
anyone like to
an
bet
issue
now?
there. We were sitting down next to a woman, and now we're
So,
sitting where the woman was
this
sitting.
piece goes to the lovely lady. Next, we have a one-of-a-kind
So this is the hairpin.
imperial beauty.
This is what we know the order are after. We need to keep an eye out who
Hails
bids.
from the east. And look at the detail on the
The person who
back.
bids is the one we've got to be aware
As
of.
a collectible, and even better as a gift for a certain lady friend you might have.
That's the treasurer.
So what is this piece worth to you, Ya Asdiqai? One for the treasurer who graced us with her presence.
Ning, the treasurer.
So it was the lady
Two.
speaking to the perfume lady.
Any others?
Why is she not bidding anymore? Raise a hand.
We have a third there. Ho! Who owns it again? Number 3. What
Why
will
is the
you do?
treasurer not bidding?
How much do you want this, my friends? Reach into your
Currently
heart.
it's up to 150.
Listen to your desire.
500. We've got 700 in total, so we'll go 500. I nearly missed it.
No one? Then sold to the handsome bearded man. This hairpin
The
belongs
handsome
to you
bearded
now,
man.
Now, for the third item.
Put ourselves on the treasure's radar, I think, there by buying the hairpin. I'm assuming we were meant to buy it.
And we thank you once again for making
Obviously,
the
we know the
Dayat
order
Al-Mal
wants
a
it.
success. May your purses be ever full and your heart
I'm glad we
ever
haven't
long.
had as much money as we did, to be fair. And we haven't pickpocketed anyone to have the money we've got. We haven't sold anything either. So now we have the hairpin, because that was the plan. Get the hairpin, and then go and approach the treasurer for a meeting. So we're going to see if we can get a meeting with the treasurer now, and she can buy it off us. A nice little profit would be nice, before we assassinate her, obviously. Make sure she pays up front. Can't not think about the auction scene where Dylan already passed out. That's a brilliant scene. The best bit of that, though, is afterwards when they're sat in the van, talking about it. I remember that very well. Right, treasure should be this way. So if we bought it for 500, a decent profit would be if she paid us 1,000, I think. I think that's a decent amount of money, profit.
I have an appointment with the treasurer. Move aside.
Apologies. My instructions were clear. No brooch, no entry.
Do you know who I am? I need to speak to the treasurer. I was called, summoned.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting him.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm here to see the treasurer.
On what business?
I have a gift for the treasurer, if she will see me.
We're not giving
Only
it to her.
members of the ivory coin are allowed to enter. No brooch, no entry.
So we need to find how to obtain this ivory coin brooch then, it would seem. So, where do we obtain one? Is the question. Right, there's guards over there. There's obviously someone we've got to speak to or someone we've got to pickpocket this brooch off, I would have said. Ignore the guards, obviously. No marker telling us where. I know we've got a chest up there we need to do need to gain as well. We have tried to get into that room actually once before. Yeah, we need to find a way into there for the gear chest as well. We couldn't see a way in previously. I wonder if it's from above though, from the roof potentially. Yeah, I think that it's from the roof we've got to get in there. That's something we'll figure out shortly. But yeah, ivory coins brooch. Where are we heading for that, I wonder? Must be someone in here, surely. They go proper mental in the van. It's rattling about. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was hilarious, wasn't it? Okay, we obviously need to figure out who we need to speak to really here. There's no one obviously showing up currently. I would assume we're going to speak to someone who's part of her inner circle, who's rich, I would assume. But I don't know who. Or where we'd find them, to be fair. Can't use Enkidu either to see if we can find a way. Who do we speak to? Normally there'd be something come up to tell you where to go, but... We spoke to this person previously. Oh, hang on. You can hear a lady talking. Anything up here? So I can't currently figure out what we need to do.
Let us get a wider view.
Use the tools is not allowed in this location. I'm not using the tool. We know there's a key on the roof. I think that's how we get into the gear chest. Is from the roof. Is my thinking. I think we need that key essentially. But yeah, I've got a feeling we get into that room via the roof. But I'm not sure what we need to do next. Certified classic, absolutely. Can I get up to the roof this way? That'd be a no. Okay, I think if we head to the roof, we'll see if we can get the gear chest done. And then, yeah, figure out where we've got to go here. I don't want to go up there, I want to go round. There we go. Okay, I'm going to try and get the key from the guards while we're on the roof. We know there was a meeting of thieves on the roof as well. We haven't seen where that meeting is. We saw the note about it though. So let's find a way up to the top bit. Bar hatch, yeah, that's been shown a lot, hasn't it? The other one is when they're doing the chandeliers on the ladders as well. That's also quite good. Right, there's a guard there. So I'm just making sure the other guy's not looking when we assassinate this guy. He's not close enough now, he's walked away. Yeah, obviously I can't assassinate while the other guy's walking towards us, so I have to hold off a second. So we're on the roof, we're going to grab the key so we can, I'm assuming that's needed for the gear chest. I can't see where we need to find the ivory coin's brooch yet, we've got to figure that bit out as well. Right, assassination here. Do need to be careful because obviously that guy's patrolling. I know also we can throw a throwing knife at the fire that's there and get them down that way. That's potentially something we can do. Not what I wanted to press. I want to make sure we've got those throwing knives on. Blow the jar up. So that's, we can now grab the key from the guy. Wait for this guard here. I need a headshot ideally. Okay, he's down as well. So we'll grab the key. So we have the Bazaar rooftop bandit chest key. Is that for that? Oh, so it's not. I thought that was for the gear chest, but it's not. Okay, that's interesting. I thought that was our way into the gear chest, but it wasn't in the end. So I still don't know how to get into the gear chest. But yeah, what do we need to do in the Bazaar? That's the interesting thing. I can't see anything coming up to tell us where we need to be going, which is strange. I also now need to find a way down. It's not going to kill us as well, to be fair. So we need to find how we obtain the ivory brooch. So we obviously need to speak to someone. So there's a guy here. This is the guy we spoke to who said about the brooch.
You again? What is it now?
I have a gift for the treasurer.
Yeah, she went to us. Thanks for the like, was it much appreciated?
Only members of the ivory coin are allowed to enter. No brooch, no entry.
Okay, so we've got to find a member of the ivory coin, but we have no location. Pretty sure there's no location on the map. No. So our investigation tell us anything? No. Okay. So how do we find this brooch then? It's got to be someone in the Bazaar, I would have said. You'd think they'd show up as a colour when we do eagle vision, but I haven't, other than guards. Oh, hang on. Who's that? That's a different colour. That's a member of the. That's a member. I think that's who we need to pickpocket. I can't pickpocket him. He was trying to get in, wasn't he, previously? So we know he's a. We think. There we go. We found it.
Look, see?
With respect, that does not entitle you to 3
We have found it by
from
following the guide
vanilla
I've spoken
and
to the
a bottle
guard
of
previously.
without a single coin.
They're two completely different styles of game, I would have said. Valhalla I enjoyed a lot because of the Viking period, but also that's in England. But on top of that, I really enjoyed the Easter eggs in Valhalla because I thought quite a lot of them were funny. It's quite nice seeing them, like the Santa sled we found as well and stuff like that. That was really cool. But I'm enjoying this because of the scenery and the story, and also the history. I like something that's very historic.
No more than
And
usual.
learning more about Basim, a
These
character
people
who
from the Ivory
I suppose you didn't
Coin
really
think
want to like
themselves touched
in
by God
Valhalla,
himself.
but seeing this other side to him, you know, everything he went through to be who he
should
is.
not speak about it. I do not know much, really.
We can bribe her with a merchant coin, or we have got money, but we'll bribe her with the merchant coin.
Whatever you know can help me.
Well,
But first impressions wise, yeah, I'm enjoying it.
The Ivory Coin is an
There was a few choices that
merchant's
changed
guild.
your ending,
They have a brooch
depending
that
what you
grants
did.
access to certain places.
How do you obtain
It affected
I hear
Ivor's,
only respected merchants are
I'd say his
part of the
brother,
Ivory
but it's not
Coin,
really his brother, is
and
it?
that you can
Sigurd.
only be
Your choices
invited by
affected what
another
happened to
member.
him
They think their status
more than
gives
anything
them
else.
permission to take goods without coin.
But it didn't dramatically change the
Have you
story. I
ever
think it just
seen
changed your
such
ending.
vanity?
This is expected.
And where both of them then ended
Thank
up,
you.
essentially. So it was pretty good in terms of seeing the choices that you make affect things. I really like that when that works out really well. But there are times when you make a decision you think, well, that doesn't do anything. But yeah, there was quite a few occasions, especially at the end.
You know how this works.
Yes, but I left my brooch in there.
So he's left his brooch in the room up there. We need to get into there then.
No entry.
So to get into there, we need to get high here. So we're climbing up here by the looks of things. And then we need to get to that guy's room. He's left his brooch in his room. We need his brooch to get a meeting with the treasurer. Obviously, we need to do this without being seen, ideally. Is there any guards in there? There's two.
An exclusive union for the merchants of high society. I should have expected this to exist.
It's kind of obvious there'd be a high society group that obviously that are merchants. It's kind of an obvious thing, to be fair. Okay, I think we're safe once we're down. Looks like he left it on his desk by the looks of things.
The Chamber of Antiquities is the treasurer's haven.
Thanks for the like, Widows, much appreciated.
I need to find a way in.
Kiev of Greece, proprietor of Santo Statues and Sand, you're invited to visit the treasurer in her quarters and the Chamber of Antiquities. It will be open after the auction is concluded. Bring the black sanded ornament as discussed. Okay, where's the brooch? We need the brooch to prove we're part of the group. There's two guards there. One and two. So what we do is I can't target them both from this angle. I need, because you have to have line of sight on both of them to do it, and I can't target them from here. I might be able to do it this way. R1, target, launch. The brooch is on the cushion in front of him as well. There we go. That's the way to take guards down.
This must be the Ivory Coin's brooch. Shiny.
Shiny.
I have both trinkets. The guard will have to let me in now.
So we've done what we needed to. We've managed to get the brooch we needed. I love the fact you just said shiny. We do need to get out of here though, obviously, without getting seen, really. So we can go out the window we came in, to be fair. And from here, over the rope. So now we can go and hopefully get a meeting with the treasurer and then assassinate her. This will be the first woman that Basim has killed as well. So he's been struggling with his emotions after he assassinates people, after the first and the second major ones. The minor ones, he doesn't seem to bother him at all. You know, normally, surely every kill would affect his mind. But the minor ones, it doesn't seem to be a big deal for him. But the two major ones we've done so far has affected him. And it's like a dark shadow hanging over him. And this will be the first woman he has to kill. So it'll be interesting to see how that dark shadow reacts to that.
Assalamu alaikum.
You again.
Shiny!
What is it now?
I have something that she wants. A Chinese hairpin from the auction. I also have my brooch with me here.
Very well. You may enter.
We can enter. Normally after assassination we also get a rank up as well. It normally gives us...
I have been looking forward to meeting the treasurer. It is an honor.
It normally gives us a new assassin rank as well. Currently we're a novice. I wonder what's... I don't actually know how the ranks work, so I don't actually know what's next.
Treasures in one place.
Oh, it's a big guard. He's got a big sword. Am I meant to be following... Oh, wait, am I meant to wait here? I am meant to wait here. The guard stopped me going in. Wait till it's our turn, essentially.
The standards are too high. One has to be careful not to get bitten in there.
Please refrain from speaking about the treasurer inappropriately.
Yeah, be careful. Might lose your head. Present the hairpin to Ning, the treasurer. So we figured out who she is. Now got an audience with her. What is the assassination going to be? As I say, the only assassination I think has been the best one so far is the slaver. The second one, the great scholar, wasn't fantastic. I wonder what this one's going to be.
My name is Beshim. New to Baghdad, but not to trade. I deal mostly in fine antiques and collectibles.
You must have a good eye for detail, then. What have you brought me, Beshim?
You know what I brought.
A man not to be toyed with. Come, show it to me.
Show us your money. The guards aren't going to allow us to get too close, are they? I just told the guard to back off. We don't know why they want the brooch, though. We don't know what power it holds or why it's important to them. All we know is they want it. Oh, she's summoned the guards away. Why would you do that? Someone you don't know has come in trying to sell what he's just brought. Why would you get rid of your guards? So you keep them just in case.
So perfect. So delicate.
No. But I am surprised that you have not.
I do have a penchant for them. When I was but a child, my sisters and I would tie our hair with sticks, adorn them with stone. I pretended they were the rarest gems. We had nothing, but we felt that we had it all.
Obviously, we're looking for an opportunity here.
There are many reasons why people see me. For advice, a taste of power, and most often, to win favor. Why have you come, Beshim?
To kill you.
As a fellow collector, I have heard much about you.
I don't know if we should be honest at this point.
Your extravagance, your taste. I wish to learn.
Did they say I was lucky? I loathe the word. When I
Doesn't believe in luck,
arrived
then.
in Baghdad, I was one of many seeking my fortune. Now, I have even the East wrapped around my fingers. I clawed my way here when many gave up, preferring to spare their nails. But me? I don't mind a few scratches, a bit of blood.
Surely there have been connections. The people you met that helped you get to where you are.
No matter what others say, you only have...
Sebastian's trying to get her to talk about the order, isn't he?
No
trying to
one
learn more.
else.
She's not giving anything to us. So it's assassination time. She went to attack us, okay. She obviously didn't believe Beshim's story. I did wonder. I thought she fully believed us, but obviously not. So Ning the Treasurer has been assassinated. How will Beshim react to killing his first woman? That's the question.
Everything prospers when family is harmonious. Family The word has no meaning.
It was a nice blade through the
notions,
throat, though, to
even
be fair.
more so. Only the self hears the deepest whispers of your soul and accepts you whole.
No one lives alone.
But we die lonely. In the end, we are absolutely, simply, truly alone.
Okay, Heron Feather comes out. We've got to take the blood sample. I wonder if they labelled with Heron Feathers afterwards. Or in a box with a label on them, saying who it was they assassinated. Okay, will the shadow grow? I think it is. Now I wonder if the shadow side of this is to do with the end of Valhalla. Obviously Beshim doesn't quite understand it as of yet. And we haven't seen the end of Valhalla come into this just yet either. Trophy achieved, the blood of the Enchantress. We need to get out of here.
Should return to the bureau.
Treasure is dead. We need to find a way out. We have got 3 skill points. How can you see me? Oh, gear chest. That's the way into the gear then. We didn't know that was there, to be fair. Guards are here. Come on then. The other one did a red attack. I couldn't get away from that. One down. No, didn't spot the red attack in time there.
Plenty of fight left. Don't off.
Right, just the big guy left. Come on then, mister.
That's a good one. I've got all day.
This is why we want the roll ability to get. You can shoot, use daggers on his legs, and that will take him down as well. But this is why we wanted the roll ability, so we can get behind him there. That's quite a nice kill, to be fair. In the end, that was a very nice kill in the end. We've got the gear that we've been looking for as well. We didn't know how to get into that, and we've now killed all her guards. We could have run away, to be fair, but I don't think we would have made it very far because we have to unbolt the door. So they probably would have caught us anyway. That's why I thought we'd better stay and fight. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whatever that was. A word of caution, I've never been one to extol the virtue of modesty. There is something to be said for subtlety when it's critical to one's survival. Our brother's recent demise makes it clear that we've drawn attention from our welcome quarters. Temper your shows of wealth and stop bidding publicly before more blades spring from the shadows. So they're aware, obviously, the assassins, or they don't know who it is, but they're aware someone is starting to take them out. But they don't quite know who is doing it. Is there anything else to pick up in here? Now we're safe. And everything's been taken care of. There's a door we can unbolt there. I always like I'm making sure all the doors are unbolted. Just because then it gives us more freedom if you ever need to come back, essentially. Doesn't seem to be anything to pick up, though. It's no longer a red area either. And we haven't got a wanted level either. So, let's have a quick look at the dagger we just picked up from the gear chest, as it's a new one. It is the Abducted Night Dagger, used by Abducteds after suffering injuries. Resilience. When Bast himself is lower than 50%, damage resistance is increased by 30%. I still think I prefer the parries, because when we do fight, we parry. So I can't see a reason to change what we're using currently. Investigation-wise, we have taken down the treasurer, our third assassination. We now need to report back to Rebecca at the Bureau. 3 skill points. As we said, we're going to try and get these 3 next. So we've got knife recovery. So in theory, when we do a knife attack, hopefully will be a chance to recover the knife from the person we go up against. We still have 1 skill point extra, but we need another 3 skill points for Pickpocket Master, which will help pickpocketing become a bit easier. So we're going to head back to the Bureau now. We may as well fast travel, to be honest. We've already cleared stuff around this area manually anyway, from when we was here yesterday. So back to the Bureau, hand in the hair and feather, and go from there. We were having a little bit of trouble getting into this Bureau, so you can drop down here for the Bureau. It's quite a long drop. You do survive it, to be fair. Although actually, I didn't realise, I've been dropping down, but actually you can climb down. That way we don't hurt ourselves. I think you're meant to jump in that pile of leaves, essentially, as well. That's another way in. Right. In we go.
Beshim, how did you fare?
The streets are alive with talk about the auction.
Did we keep the pin? I don't know if we kept the pin or not. Because obviously we didn't want to leave it on a body.
What's this woman? Ning.
A woman holding the reins. She must have angered many.
Angered and enthralled, in equal parts. It is no wonder she kept her identity hushed. Now the upper echelons of
he hasn't handed in the brooch. Surely if they wanted it so badly, he would have kept hold of it.
The Order will not stop here. If they have reached the east, then there is no telling how far they will spread.
Beshim's not quite with it.
The Jenny?
It is gone now. It is gone.
Rest while you can. Our work is not done yet.
No, we've still got a bit of work to do. My thinking is 1 more major assassination and then the final one, I think, as well. So there could be 2 more major assassinations left by the looks of things. I don't know if Roshan's worried about him or not. Obviously this Jinni, this spirit, is affecting his mind. And he's struggling to really get rid of it. But he's had a rest, we should rank up, I would assume. Disciple rank achieved, so we've gone from apprentice to novice to now disciple. We can now change the colour of our robes as well to blue. So we're not going to do it, we'll have a look at least. I don't mind looking. So yeah, we can have the blue tint. We gained that one last time, but now we can have the blue tint if we wanted to. And we have a new talisman. We have been putting the talismans on. So the disciple talisman, as I say, we started as an apprentice, we were currently a novice, and now we are now a disciple. I still think that it's so easy to spot who we are. But it doesn't seem to affect things. So we're heading to the new bureau now we need to unlock, which is this one over here. We've got to go and speak to Warlord. Warlord? I'm assuming. My pronunciation is horrendous, I know this. I don't think there's anything to do on the way. Let's have a look. There's an artifact to do there. Let's place the marker there then. We've already got the viewpoint, so we can fast travel to the viewpoint, to be fair. But I think while we're here on the way, we'll try and grab that artifact. There is a gear chest there, but it could be something to do with the main story in there, to be honest. So yeah, let's do that. It's always nice to have something on the way to where you're heading. And I'm assuming we'll get new contracts if we go in there as well, go to this new one. We'll see if there's any contracts on this board to pick up. And if they're on the way, we try and do them. There's no new contracts. I'm guessing the contracts don't keep renewing themselves. Because they have a little mini story to them. I don't know if
nice to see you.
They do keep coming back. So we can upgrade our tools, or at least have a look to see if we can do anything.
Be my guest.
We may have enough resources. No, we do not have enough resources for upgrades. We need 150 of those. That's fully upgraded as it is. We need 150 there. Okay, so we can't upgrade any tools as of yet.
Thank you for sharing.
Ghost Wolf, good morning. How are you?
Goodbye.
Al Ghul didn't drop a key. You still can't find it. Oh wow! It wasn't the slave himself didn't drop a key. There was someone in the caravan place that dropped it. It wasn't the actual slave himself that dropped it. You still have it. You're having the issue then, still, aren't you? By the sounds of it. But yeah, the slave himself didn't drop a key. It was someone else in the caravanserai that did. Right, so we're heading across there. We can get across the water via the bridge there, to be fair. And then we'll go and do this artifact for Dervis, and then we will head to the new bureau. That's our current train of thought and our current plan. Unless something pops up along the way, but I don't think it will, because we have been around this area quite a bit, to be fair. We could do with a merchant, I think, as well, so we can get some of our materials back, our daggers. We've got 4 of them, and we need another elixir as well, to be fair. So a merchant would be handy. Yeah, someone in the area has a key. It's not the slave himself, it's someone else in there. If you send Enkidu up, normally the eagle will spot the key. And then that'll be the person you need to get the key from. But yeah, I'd use Enkidu. If Enkidu can't see a key, go to the door you need to get into and just check you haven't picked it up and not realised. Because it's not always obvious when you've picked the key up. That's the thing. So maybe you've already got the key and just don't know it. Especially if you can't see it anywhere. Right, someone over here has got an artifact we need to pickpocket. I'm hoping them got... Normally it's the people with the shards that have got guards near them. The artifacts don't. To be fair. This person here. I must admit, we're pretty good with that timing. We are going to get the skill to make pickpocketing a little bit easier. But we are pretty good with the timing now, I think. Okay, so where are we heading for? We're going to head across here. And that's where we're going. The reason I'm just wondering is because there's a big wall there. That made me wonder if we were going that way or not. There's a guard up there. I don't think we're meant to cross that wall, are we? By the looks of things, I think we have to go round. Why was that giving me a key? I've just gained a key to a district storage key. I don't know what that's for. But I've gained a key somehow that was just left in there. Looks to be that door up there. Just somehow I've gained the key. I didn't know anything about this key. It was just inside the leaves over there, strangely. Again, because they wouldn't add a chest where he is if there wasn't a key, in the game. Oh yeah, I do. But if you put on auto pickpocket, it kind of defeats the point. I know obviously you can turn it on in the settings, but if you do, for me, if you turn it on, you're making the game too easy. I like the fact you can fail the pickpockets, get chased, defend yourself. It just takes the realism away if you take it off. That old hag must have tripped me inside this flower pile on purpose. Now I can't find my key for the storage room. I look a fool if I dive in and look for it. I must find another way. Okay, so this key we just found, it popped up and we could see where it was in the pile of leaves. If we'd seen the note here, we would have known it was in there. But we accidentally found the key and we can now go inside. I'm guessing there's a chest. There it is. Not bad for not realising we needed a key to get in here and this room actually existed. That's quite handy to do that accidentally. Okay. Let's keep heading around. We're going to the new bureau essentially, that's where we're heading. So the bureau is meant to be here somewhere. Let's see where it is. There it is. That's the new bureau, that's where we've got to get to. Drop down. Oh, I was really annoyed. That would have really annoyed the guards there. That wouldn't have been fun. Well, I'm guessing we need to go high to get into this one. Normally you do. So let's have a look what's up here. And go across that way. There we go. That's a way in just here. And this is our new bureau, the 4th of 4, I believe. Unless there's going to be a 5th one at some point. There we go, health is full. Let's head inside to the new bureau. Yeah, it does make it more realistic, that's why I've not turned it on. I prefer to pickpocket manually. And we've got quite good at it, to be fair.
Your anger is just, but you will not win a war, Ali. Basim, good, you are needed. Mercenaries have taken some rebels and executed them in the square.
Oh wow, that's not good.
Have me hide like a rat while they hunt my men openly.
We must at least return.
So Ali was the man we met earlier.
Do you still fear to fight these devils, Beshim?
He's the leader of the rebels.
Is that we become like them.
There is more to this than it seems. The Khalifa would not.
I'm pretty sure it did. Yeah. If there's a gear chest, yes, because we've taken everything we can from the area.
Responsible and slaughter them like dogs.
So if that's where the gear chest is, then yes, we did.
It's likely they are looking for you and Beshim.
But we got in there before we assassinated the slaver. Because the assassination of the slaver creates a fight. So pretty sure we got it beforehand. But I'm not 100%. Without going back and watching the first stream, I'm not 100%. I think we did in the first stream or the second one.
You will receive the credit.
If you want to know where the key is, go back to the one of our stream.
All right.
It was a normal chest, was it?
Everyone must know it was
Hang
me.
on.
I will return to Jarjaraya, but I will not wait long. I will meet you at the gate, Basim.
So yeah, if you go to our Basim's first assassination, which is
And I will make sure the bodies are
part
returned to the
2/1 because the stream crashed, you'll be able to see the key through that. So just flick through the stream,
that might have gone
and you
badly.
should be able to see where the key is.
This is the work of the Order.
As I say, you may already have the key without knowing you've got it though. If you can't see it. I'm not saying that to get views and stuff, I'm saying because that's the only way of really helping you.
Spies tell me at least one of the mercenary commanders in Sharqiya is with them.
Tell me who, and I will find him.
We must tread carefully. Sharqiya stands on a razor's edge. The rebels are armed and growing in number. They could attack at any time. A misstep here.
So the rebels are getting antsy. They want to attack. Obviously, the assassins are trying, or the hidden ones. Sorry, they're not assassins. They're hidden ones. They're trying to stop a war.
And look around. Someone there must know something.
Yeah, the hidden ones are trying to stop a war. The rebels just want to kill everyone.
Work quickly. You see what is at
They're fed up of being taken prisoner and being killed, tortured and stuff. So they just want to go out and just take down the mercenaries. But obviously, the assassins are trying to stop a full-scale war occurring. We've got another skill point there. I don't think that's enough to get anything. There's a throwing knives filled up and their elixir. Now, normally in these, so far, we found a note and that gives a little bit of story to this bureau. We've seen the grey one get killed because of his mission. It doesn't look like there's anything in here. There's no note in this one compared to the first. There is one downstairs. That's not the note I was thinking. Fellow assassins. Hidden ones. I keep calling them assassins. They're actually hidden ones. What's the note say? My brothers in the shadows, the whispers have slowed to a silence, but like the patient fishermen, we cast our nets and wait. Rest assured we remain committed to our end of the agreement. Now about yours. We require a new shipment without delay. Our lives and success of our mission depend on it. In solidarity, the Lion of Freedom. I'm guessing the Lion of Freedom's the leader of the rebels.
I have some questions, Fulad.
I hope I have answers for you.
No worries, Ghostwolf. Right, we've asked all the questions as we have done in every bureau so far. Get a little bit more information.
What do the rebels want?
You yourself know well the divide between rich and poor. Many have grown tired of the injustice and want change. In the beginning, it was mostly slaves, but now tradesmen, the wealthy, and even some nobles support Ali's cause.
And Ali intends to lead them in overthrowing the Abbasid Khilafah.
Ali believes the most qualified should rule, not just the wealthy or highborn. Ironically, he considers himself the most qualified.
Oh, does he now?
And claims descent from the Prophet's own family to support it.
So the rebel leader actually wants to be in charge of the city. I like his thinking though. Obviously he's right in that it shouldn't be only the rich that rule. But it always ends up being the rich that rule.
The Zenj are peoples stolen from their homelands in the Horn of Africa and brought here to work the fields for the wealthy.
So they are slaves?
They are paid, but they are not free. Like all men, they desire to be masters of their own lives.
Okay, interesting the Zenj are paid.
What do you know about Jarjaraya?
It is a small village to the south, home to a divided population of rich and poor. Most of the Zench are there. It has also become a refuge for those who came to Baghdad looking for work and failed.
No wonder Ali has gained support there.
Yeah, so that's where a lot of his support is coming from.
In few other places is the divide between those who have everything and those who have nothing so sharp.
Last question then.
What of yourself, Fulav? How did you come to the Hidden Ones?
That is a story that should be shared around a good fire after a long meal.
Will you tell me nothing?
I was the child of my father's concubine.
Ah.
His favored wife, worried I could claim inheritance, threw us both out. I grew up in the desert alone. My friends were the animals, particularly birds. We understood each other.
That explains your love of eagles.
After I grew to manhood, a hidden one saw me hunting with my birds. He brought me to the Brotherhood, and I stayed.
Okay, that's all the questions asked. We've got a bit of a backstory. We know a bit more about the rebels and why they're being supported. We did look earlier to see if we could upgrade tools. We have picked a few things up since, so we might be able to upgrade something. We can't unlock anything because we're aiming for different skills in them at the minute.
Take a look.
No, we still can't upgrade anything. We need 150 components, and we've only got like 30 something. So we need a lot more components. We could buy them, but I think we'll get them naturally, so I'm not too worried about that. Right, we'll have a look at him. Did he just skate out the door there? So investigation. So far, that's what we have. The executed rebels came from Jiraiya. We're going to speak with Ali at the gate. That's where we're heading next. We've got 2 skill points. Not enough. We need 3 to make him pickpocketing a little bit easier. Currently, though, I think we do really well at it, but we'll still take the easy route if possible. It's always nice to make it a little bit easier. There are some really tight ones that have made things a bit tricky. And then after that, we'll do engineer as well. So we need 2 more skill points for the next upgrade we want. Okay, so we are heading to the gate down here. Just trying to see if there's anything else on the way. There's an historical site there if we want to look at that on the way. Other than that, doesn't seem to be anything else that we know about. Yeah, doesn't seem anything else here. Is there a viewpoint nearby? No. So the viewpoint must be that one. So let's head and see the rebel leader. I think he's just outside the main gate by the looks of things. So we'll head that way. If something comes up on our way, we'll go and do it. There is a gear chest nearby to cross the river there. I think we'll hold off because that may be something to do with the story. So we will hold off getting that for the second. Just in case it is, because we may end up there anyway. But since we're not really changing weapons that at all, really, because there's been no need.
To go with him to Jarjaraya.
Okay, so that's Basim saying that we should be heading to the gate, which is where we're going. Do we need to cross the water? We do. There is bridges, but we can get across ourselves. Without the use of a bridge, to be fair. We make our own bridge. Alright, let's keep moving. So we're going to head to the gate, go and meet the rebel leader. And then we're going to head to Jiraiya by the sounds of it. Go and meet a lot more of the rebels. And see what is going on there. Obviously, it makes sense now. Now we've heard a bit more about the people of Jiraiya. Why there is so much support for the rebels. And even the wealthy are supporting the rebels as well. Because of the taxes and things that are being imposed on people. This is the gate. Can we just... I think I can walk through. Without being attacked. Sometimes we can and sometimes we can't. The first gate attacked us when we tried to walk through. That one didn't, to be fair. For those that don't know as well, the Ali Baba mission, that's a pre-order bonus mission we'll be doing at the end of the story. I'm leaving it until then. I don't think there's anything really important with the story to look at, so we'll leave that till last. Because it's not a mission that everyone's going to have unless you pre-order or they add it to Ubisoft Connect, I can guarantee it's not story related. Right, let's speak to Ali, the leader of the rebels.
Ali,
are you ready? We must go.
We are ready.
Let us go.
We must leave for Jarjaraya.
I don't want a horse. I want my camel.
It is not time to go exploring.
We're not exploring, I just don't want to use a horse. We have a camel, let's use a camel.
You hidden ones are strange. You give weapons you don't want me to use, then give me credit for your victories.
War would be bad for everyone.
War would be very bad.
Especially you.
That is
what we're trying to stop. That's the one thing the hidden ones do not want is war. They don't mind trying to take down the order and trying to stop them gaining more influence.
The same ones who make the rules demanding your obedience.
They do not control me. I am free. I fight so that others are free as well.
Everything you do serves the hidden ones. That is a strange kind of freedom.
He's got a point, to be fair.
The hidden ones are my family. There is no contradiction.
Basim saying he is free, but yet he's doing everything he can for the hidden ones.
Streets and answered only
Is
to
he really
myself.
free?
But I was not
See, all I see is the prison key. Didn't see you actually go to the other door unless it was on.
You could not understand.
I understand better than you.
Can't remember how the stream ended. Well, no, the stream did crash, and we restarted the stream, part 2/2. But I thought we'd done it all by then. As I say, the whole area is cleared for us, so we were able to get in there without going back and looking through it. I don't know. So we've made it to Dryer. This is the main village of the rebels that support Ali. Yeah, there's nothing showing up for me on the map, so we definitely did clear it.
Why do you want? If you are truly free, why the struggle within?
What do you mean? There is no struggle.
I see that what you think is at war with what you feel. You will never find truth if you are not first truthful with yourself.
No man can see what another thinks.
No normal man. But look at me. I obey no one. I am ruled by no one.
Ali is a little bit full of himself in a way, to be fair.
I do not know what you...
Yeah, he's a little bit full of themselves. What I'll do after the stream, I'll try and have a look through and see if I can find it. I can't... Yeah, it should be there. As I say, on the map, we've cleared the whole of Caravanserai. So, because of that, that tells me there's nothing left. Which means he must have got it. Because anything you find will stay on the map, even if you leave. But yeah, there must have been a way we did it.
I want to look around before Beshim arrives. And
Sorry I can't do more, Ghost Wolf.
That would be wise. People here are already angry. Things will be worse after the burials. There is a tea house nearby. Tea drinkers talk. You might hear something there about who is taking our men.
What will you do?
I have my own inquiries to make.
No worries, Ghost
Meet me
Wolf.
back here if you discover something.
Okay, so we need to figure out who's been taking the men by going into the tea house to see if we can get some information from the patrons there. There is a viewpoint here as well. And there's also a mysterious shard to gather just outside the village there, to be fair. Viewpoint would be our focus though first. Several groups of merchants. We've got a historical site there. We'll go to that first. Viewpoint, then tea house. Seems to be a good way of doing things. So the historical site is over here. This is going to tell us a bit more about the area, I think. Silk Roads. So this is all about the Silk Roads. The German geographer Ferdinand von Richthofen coined the expression Silk Road in 1877 to designate the network of trade routes that connected Eurasia through antiquity and the Middle Ages. Though catchy and well known, this expression is also misleading. There was never one single road linking China and Europe. Almost no one travelled from one part of the continent to the other, and many goods other than silk were transported. Some geographical constraints, the Himalayas and Zagros Mountains, the Taklamakan deserts, dictated the use of some common itineraries, but changing weather conditions or political situations frequently forced travellers to alter their plans. The length of the 12,000 kilometre 2-year journey meant that few walked the entire route. Wow, so the actual route of the Silk Road takes 2 years to walk. It's a 12,000-kilometer route. That's mad. Giving rise to a host of middlemen who exchange goods without travelling much more than 50 kilometres themselves. Baghdadi glasswork could therefore reach Korea without a Baghdadi merchant accompanying it. The overall impression was that of a global network connecting east, west, as well as north and south, overland routes with the Indian Ocean maritime routes. Baghdad, linked to the Indian Ocean by the Tigris River and located near the main valley crossing the Zagros Mountains into Iran, was ideally situated to take advantage of these routes. This was a fact well known to its founder, Caliphate al-Mansur, who, according to the 9th century historian Al-Pairika, declared upon the creation of the city, "Here is the Tigris with nothing between us and China, and on it arrived everything that the sea can bring." So I didn't know that about the Silk Road, how long it was, and actually there's no reason for the name Silk Road. That's why I like the historical things, you can learn so much. So we're going to get the viewpoint first, then head to the tea house. And then we're going to see if we can find out who is taking the mercenaries and handing them in, the rebels, sorry, and handing them in. We need to find a way up here. We've got to keep looking out for the handholds. Obviously, so for those that don't know, you can't climb everywhere in this one compared to some of the earlier Assassin's Creed games. I can't get in there. There is a chest to grab in there, but I actually can't get in from where I am. I would guess then there is somewhere to stand on the other side. There is. So we need to stand on this, and then we can break this and get the chest that's inside. No? Okay, he won't. Let's throw a dagger instead, shall we? There we go. And break that side as well, just so it's done. We need steel ingots. We actually need components. For any upgrades now, we need components, not steel ingots. I think we actually go out the other side here. Okay, viewpoint is on the top, rather than a ledge. And we can synchronise. Thank you for the like, followers, much appreciated. So we're synchronising the city of Jiraiya, which is home to a lot of the rebels, people disgruntled with the leaders of Baghdad. And this looks like a general merchant town, to be fair. Thank you, Ghost. So there's a few things to do locally. There's an artifact over there, the mysterious shard as well. There's Enigma to collect. There's a few things to collect here then. And they're all near the tea house. So we'll go and do these 3 things while we're on our way to the tea house as well then. In terms of us jumping down, we're going into there. Okay, so the Enigma is straight ahead of us here, which I've got a feeling is in this walled building that doesn't look like we can get into from this side.
This looks like the tea house Ali mentioned.
So this is the tea house. So before we go in there then, let's go and grab these 2. We could just head straight in, but while we're here, let's grab these.
That person looks suspicious.
He does, doesn't he?
I should investigate.
There we go. Artifact for Dervis. We've probably got enough to hand in at some point now as well. We've probably got quite a few. Right, we need the shard, but we need to be aware of the guards around this guy. Obviously, we get too close to guards see us, we're in trouble. They do generally stop places where you can take advantage of the surroundings. Obviously, we don't want the guards to be involved when we try and take this. We could probably assassinate the guard on the back anyway, but it would draw attention to ourselves a little bit, I think. And the ones dressed in blue aren't normal guards, they're bodyguards. More than normal guards from what we've seen so far. If I assassinate him, will the others see? Don't react. They did react. Obviously, the small guy is the one we want to deal with. Right, we killed the guy. We've killed the guy who had the shard. Now we just need to take down the big guy. which is hence why we got the roll ability. If you can time it right and you throw a dagger at the feet, that will also hurt him. Although he seems he's got armour on the bottom of his feet as well. He's down. So we looted that guy already, so we've got the shard from him. I wasn't aiming to fight them all, but in the end, we didn't really have much choice. If I hadn't assassinated the guy, I think it would have been fine. You love the dart and smoke bomb combo of a noisemaker. Oh, really? So we haven't got the noisemaker yet. I've kind of focused on other skills, to be fair. So yeah, I haven't really got the noisemaker, to be fair. Just because my focus has been on other things. What we need to do, we need to find a poster to get down our wanted level. We can pay to have it done. There should be a poster somewhere, I would have said. Because currently, if any guards see us, we will get chased. So we need to find a poster. And there's one straight ahead by looks of things. Where is it? Just here? Yeah, there we go. Poster we can take down.
The things that pass for art these days.
Okay, tea house. Then we've done everything else we wanted to do while we're doing the tea house. So head to the tea house. There is an enigma here as well we want to try and gain. I did notice a key here as well. Right, let's speak to the first person.
I overheard you mention that slaves have gone missing.
What? Who are you?
Yeah, we haven't unlocked the noisemaker. I'll focus on other skills first, to be fair. We can bribe him with a merchant token.
Perhaps a token will change.
That's our final merchant token, though.
How dare you? What do you... Wait.
If we need to bribe someone else, we're going to need to go and get some merchant tokens to do so.
But make it quick.
You mentioned Zenj slaves have been going missing.
I don't see what it has to do with you. But yes, a stranger. One of those rebels has been disturbing the slaves.
One of the rebels is doing it by the sounds of it.
Them, they disappeared. No doubt he's an acquaintance.
He died. You have a picture where he died. 6 enemies stacked on top of each other.
All I know.
Nice.
Now, leave.
Oh, you did it. So yeah, I've got that ability as well. So it lets off smoke when you dart someone, doesn't it? Yeah, we've got that ability too. I haven't utilised it yet though. But 6 guards in one bit. That's quite cool. Did you keep it as a sleeping thing, or did you change it to emit poison? Right, this is the enigma we've just seen. Enigmas, we haven't cleared an enigma yet. We'll have a look at what it says. But it's one thing we should really go and have a look at some point. Obviously, enigmas you need to figure out where you need to go for them. This one is reap from the ruins. Okay, and there's a tree near some ruins somewhere in the desert, it seems, with some strange drawings of creatures on. And there's an X by the tree. So that's obviously where we need to go if we want to solve that enigma. I'm not overly worried by the enigmas, to be fair. Right, who else do we need to talk to? Because we've got no merchant tokens left, and we may have an issue with talking to anyone else here. Right. We're going to speak to the tea house patrons to see who's got information for us. Why is that red there? Is that a dead body? Does seem to be.
Work, and what do you get? Nothing.
No, he's drunk.
Slaves. I treat them well. I pay them well. I feed them. And then they disappear. And no one's left to work.
He might talk.
We need to sober him up. Oh, I know what this is going to be.
Sober up.
So, there was a previous Assassin's Creed game where you had to pick someone up, I think it was Origins, and throw them in the water to sober them up. Was it Origins or was it Valhalla? Exactly what we've just done there.
Dangerous place to be drinking. You could have been arrested.
I've just had a lot of trouble lately.
Might have been Valhalla thinking about it. I can't remember which one it was, but there was one of them. Oh no, it wasn't. It was not even Assassin's Creed. It was The Witcher.
Not just
It
missing.
was Dandelion was drunk and we threw him in the river to sober him up.
Just disappear.
These did. Last night, 2 of mine did not come
Just
back
to leave,
from
you're
the
still
fields.
messing with it. Nice.
No one saw anything.
Yeah, we haven't
just
used it since we gained the ability to emit a cloud, to be fair.
You would get drunk
I don't use sleep darts. It's really weird. The only thing I really use is daggers. Smoke bombs we've used once to get away, but other than that...
Do not tell anyone. I have to go home.
I'm one of these people that forgets about tools a lot of the time, to be fair, and just doesn't use them. The daggers, for me, are the only good thing because they're ranged.
Hey, over here.
So we've got a bit more information there. We have a new case is now open as well. I'm talking to the drunk man. Slaves continue to go missing. That's what we know so far. There's one more person who's called us over to talk to us.
Did you want something?
Not here. There are too many ears, if you take my meaning.
Yes, Sayyidi. Our specialties are kept out the back. This way, watch your step.
So this guy wants to talk to us, but he doesn't want to do it out in the open. We're to act casual. That's the only way we act, isn't it? Calm and casual at all times. Part of me is thinking this is a trap, because we're asking questions. Maybe I just don't trust people very easily. But yeah, part of me thinks this could be a trap. We'll see.
It's clear.
Well, we seem to be alone. What did you want?
Sorry for the melodramatics, but you never know who's watching. And this sneaking about is all rather exciting.
Is it now?
I saw your red sash and heard you talking about missing slaves. Another has disappeared from a farmhouse near here.
How do you know of this?
I am friendly with the family. The husband was one of those executed.
Oh, okay.
Now the son has gone missing as well. His mother is beside herself with worry.
So he's trustworthy. It's not a trap.
Be able to help her?
Tell me where this farmhouse is.
A little to the west. Slaves don't trust easily. But if you can do anything for her, I would consider it a personal favor.
I should return to Ali and tell him what I have discovered.
There we go. We've got a farm we've got to go and visit, but first we need to say to Ali what we've discovered. As that was the whole point. So there's another investigation part there. Head to the farm and see if we can find anything there, but first return to Ali. So we'll head to Ali first. We've done a few of the other things here as well, which is good. So we've cleared a few other bits and pieces whilst we've been trying to get information. It's amazing that the rebels are so open in this area, but yet there's guards around. You'd think the guards would be putting a stop to the rebels, but it doesn't seem they can deal with them in this area because of how many there is. But there is still a guard present.
You don't want to tell me, but you win. We should not do this.
They're interrogating someone inside the building.
More trouble than executions?
So Ali seems to have found someone who could have information.
Understand?
Ali, what is this? This is not what we agreed to.
I do what must be done. I do not need your approval. Did you discover something?
Slaves are disappearing from all over Jarjaraya. One from a nearby farmhouse. I will go there and see what I can find.
Good. Our friend here has been spending his mornings at the harbor, meeting with one we think is informing.
Shaquille, good morning, how are you?
You could find this informant and follow him. See where that leads. Meanwhile, Beshi and I will loosen our...
See, Beshi doesn't agree with this kind of way of getting information out of someone. He's more focused on. He doesn't like torture, essentially. And Ali just thinks he has to do what he has to do for his people.
And help the widow find her missing son.
So case closed for Jiraiya. You can hear the guy screaming in there. I like the fact, obviously, that the assassin doesn't agree with what they're doing. I like that. As that human side comes into play. So that's that case closed. We've got 2 locations we can go and visit. We can track the informant by the harbour, or we can go to the farmhouse. Let's go. We're already here. So we may as well go for the informant, as we're already in Jiraiya anyway, and near to where they are. And then we'll go to the farmhouse after. So let's see if we can find this informant, and then follow them.
Harbor. The informant is here somewhere.
So time for Enkidu to do its job. And there's the informant. There's also someone else here. Enkidu's saying there is someone or something here. So a guard I've not seen. Enkidu wants to tell us something there.
Okay. This could be the informant.
That is the informant. So, what do we need to do? We need to tail the informant. Obviously means we don't want to be too close.
No notes today. I should get going. It's almost time.
See where the informant goes.
I wonder.
He's got the blue on, which is the colour of the bodyguards normally.
Let him see me. You must be whom I seek. Let us see where you lead me.
So yeah, we're following him, seeing where he leads us to. Although he's not moving at the minute. There he is, he's getting up now. Right, what's he doing? Keep the target in view and do not lose him. Okay, well, he's in view. Don't want him to see us, obviously. Which way is he heading? Keep to the shadows.
Thought you could lose me.
Well, he only just started moving. So this is more of an ode to the old school Assassin's Creed tailing missions. I've seen these before in the old days.
Lost sight of you.
No, we didn't. It's there. I don't know how close we can get before he turns around. That's the thing. He's looking around to see if he can see anyone following him. I think it was Unity. This was kind of a big thing in where we had to do a lot of this. I think it was Unity. I don't mind the tailing missions. They can get a little bit frustrating, but they're not too bad. And this one seems to work well at the minute. Everyone's favourite, exactly. It was the missions I really hated was the eavesdrop missions where you had to follow them and eavesdrop at the same time. They were the ones that I really struggled with and hated. Tailing missions themselves I didn't find too bad. Where's he going? I don't think I can go in there. I can't. It looked like a guard's area, so I didn't know if I can go in there or not.
I've got new information.
Right, we need to eavesdrop. We are close enough to eavesdrop, so that's good. That was a bonus.
What have you got for me? Apart from that slave kid I already told you about. Someone's been sniffing around Jarjaraya asking questions.
That'll be us.
Is it the one we reported last time? That troublemaker, Beshim?
No, they're suspecting our other hidden one.
No one seems to know anything about him.
No, this one's new, so they know it's someone else.
I'm carrying letters for the boss and you're wasting my time. Come back when you've got a name.
Okay, so one of them is carrying letters. So we need to pickpocket the soldier because he's carrying letters for the boss, supposedly. So ignore the guy we've been tailing. It's a soldier we want here. Obviously, the other soldier with him is going to be the problem. Let's follow them for the minute. I could make him go to sleep. Well, can I do that on the big guy? Not sure if I can. I've not really tried it on the big guy. I wonder if I can make him go to sleep. I was thinking of a sleep cloud because of the other guy as well. He's asleep as well. Right, pickpocket. Trophy achieved. You snooze, you lose.
For someone called
I wasn't expecting that. I just thought we haven't used because Ghost Wolf was just saying about
missing son. Perhaps it is connected.
Because okay, something's happening. I'll wait what I was about to say in a second. So new cases unveiled. Let's have a look at those. So Ghost Wolf was talking about his 6 guards all piled up on each other. So I just thought, well, let's use the sleep darts. We haven't really used them or utilised them. I was hoping the other guy was close enough to try and do 2, because we have activated the ability to have a cloud appear when you use it. Obviously, it wasn't enough. I had to use 2 darts in the end. I wasn't expecting a trophy though. Well, I don't know what the trophy's for. It just pops up. I know you guys don't see it. We were saying about this last night. Actually, you don't see the trophies pop up, but I do, and all I know is what they're called. But yeah, I wasn't expecting a trophy for putting someone to sleep. Although it can't be for some, I don't know. We got a trophy anyway. But yeah, we didn't quite get what I wanted. I wanted to try and replicate what Ghost was saying about stacking bodies and stuff. They didn't quite work. They weren't quite close enough, I think was the issue. Thank you for the like, whether it was much appreciated. So we now know who the rebel hunter is. It is Dogan bin Aslan, and we've got to head back. We've got to go to the farm to speak to the widow to find out a bit more information. Although we do know who we're after, at least. We need to restock.
Be welcome here.
Them sleep darts really now. I need some more merchant tokens, to be fair.
Please, take a look.
All I want to do is restock the sleep darts because I think. And I'm missing one of those as well.
All right.
We haven't got much money now either. It's because we spent 500 on the brooch, didn't we? That's why we're down on money. It was 500 on that brooch. That's kind of left us with very little. We don't pickpocket people unless the mission makes us. We try and stay away from that. So money we earn ourselves. We can sell a load of valuables if we really need to. But again, I'm not a fan of selling things. I'm one of these people that likes to hoard everything. So we're heading to the farm, which is just outside the town, to speak to the widow, whose husband was executed as part of the rebels that were taken prisoner, and whose son has also gone missing. That's who we're going to speak to. I'm guessing this is my camel. If not, I've just nicked someone's camel. Although we don't actually have to go far, to be fair. What's cool, use Noisemaker, they come together and then dart. Oh, so yeah, we need to unlock Noisemaker then. And then they'll all go towards the Noisemaker, dart them in a big cloud. That's quite cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, because guards go over and wake them up as well, don't they? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we need to unlock Noisemaker then at some point. There's other skills I want first though. And then we'll have a look. We want to engineer next. Okay, where is the widow? Over in the house? There she is. But yeah, I tried to replicate it with not much success. I had to use 2 darts in the end. But we got the job done. That's the important part. There's chickens everywhere. And for those that aren't aware as well, in Assassin's Creed, chickens are the worst enemies you can face. Do not get a situation where you accidentally hit a chicken with a sword, because they will not go. They'll be relentless in trying to attack you. I'm always wary of chickens in any Assassin's Creed game now.
I will need to win her trust.
Because yes, chickens are the worst enemy going. So be very careful around chickens. Takes a bit to get used to and time. Right, I can see that. Yeah. Right, let's speak to the widow.
Excuse me.
Who are you? What do you want?
Chickens ruin your whole day. Chickens are horrendous. Valhalla had them and they attacked like anything. There was a mission actually where you needed a chicken feather and it was vicious.
I don't know.
But yeah, in every Assassin's Creed game there are chickens, and every single game chickens will attack if you hurt them.
I once lost those close to me, but could not bury them. It would be an honor if you let me do for you what I could not do for my friends.
Oh, I'm taking my time as well, Ghost, to be fair. I'm not. We do with every game, to be honest. We don't rush anything. We like to explore, see everything the game has to offer, see the the little extra bits to put in the game that people miss. We never rush any game we do, to be fair.
The flowers will be nearby. I should look around.
So we need to collect some flowers for the widow.
I need your help, my friend.
We're heading over there by the looks of things. Let's head across and see what's there. Yeah, that's the one thing we do all the time. We never rush. We don't do speed runs and stuff like that. I've got no interest in that. We do look at doing platinums, getting all the trophies on the PlayStation. That's something we do.
What do you see?
This whole area's been burnt. Look at the destruction. There's a gold chest there to look at. The destruction is horrendous. We don't know what happened here, do we? No, we don't know what happened here. I don't think anyone's told us what actually happened. But there must be, yeah, something really bad happened here. Okay, this is where we need to go. Okay, this is an exploration area, so we're looking for any clues here, essentially. I think we're in the right spot. Can we spot anything? Nothing's really showing up, it doesn't seem. So we're going to collect the flowers, but we can't see them as it stands. Are they the snakes, they're the flowers by the tree, I'm guessing. Hang on a second, did we not have... Isn't there an... This could be the Enigma, potentially. Could be completely wrong, though. Let's have a quick look at something, because I've just remembered an Enigma we had. No, these aren't ruins. These are burnt out houses. I don't think it's the same. It was just because of the tree with the flowers. But I don't think it's the same. In fact, while we're here, let's just quickly check the other Enigmas in case there's any that mention burnt buildings. Just in, if it's the off chance there's an Enigma here. That's back in Baghdad. I'm not sure where that one is. That's back in Baghdad in the Round City. That's in a river. Left behind. I don't know what this is. Obviously there's no water here, is there? But it's near a lion statue, I think. So yeah, there's no Enigma here. So we need to get them flowers that are there. They are surrounded by snakes. Everyone's favourite animal. The worst they were was in Origins. Snakes were the worst in that. One snake down. Where's the other one there? I actually missed that first shot and still killed it. That one's down as well. Was that all of them? Let's double checking there's no more snakes. Yeah, the snakes were the worst when it came to Origins. Because they were everywhere. Whenever you went in any of the temples and stuff.
These are beautiful flowers. My friends would have approved.
Basim's reminiscing himself as well about his friends that he couldn't bury. That were killed. He gained the throwing knife back, which is a bonus. I don't think there's anything else here. We have checked as much as we can. So we head back to the widow now. Give her the flowers. Thank you for the like, whoever that was. Much appreciated. Diablo 4 Season 2 starts. I've not played Diablo, to be fair. I've never played the Diablo game. The thing is, we always vote on what's coming up next. So the vote... We've never added Diablo to the vote, to be honest. It's not something I've ever really looked at. Is Diablo good? I know a few people that play it and they love it. But I've never had anything to do with it, to be fair. But is it any good? Is it worth a look, do you think? You just burn them, do you? I suppose we could have thrown a torch on them. That would normally do the trick, wouldn't it? Okay, let's go back to speak to the widow. Hand in the flowers.
I brought the flowers with my sympathy.
What kind of games would you say that? What kind of genre do they come under, though? Because I'm not too sure what kind of game it is. To be fair,
is there something I can do for you?
It's not an RPG, is it?
I'm trying to find out who is taking slaves from Jarjaraya.
I like a good.
I know your.
I like any game that's got a really good story that keeps you on your toes. Preferably where choices matter.
Can you tell me what he was doing before he went missing?
When his father was taken, he became very unhappy. He started going out at night. Last night, he never returned.
So her son was struggling to deal with the fact his father was executed.
There might be something here that tells what happened.
And we kind of got to find out what happened to the son last night.
I could pick up her son's tracks around here.
So there's footprints here. Don't want to do that. That's what I was after. Right, his tracks. Well, these are his tracks. They lead this way. Let's follow the tracks and see where the sun went. Action role-playing? Is that what it comes under? Is action role-playing? I don't know much about it, to be fair. There's a sword and a helmet here. Interestingly. Footsteps continue. So who does that sword and helmet belong to? I was surprised we couldn't interact. That rabbit. There is a rabbit there. I've not seen a rabbit until now. Look at that rabbit. Alright, we're heading to the door, essentially, I think. Which is blockaded.
There are a lot of tracks here. The tracks lead to that small building.
Yeah, they do. Okay, we've got to find a way into this building. I'm assuming there's somewhere we can fire a dagger through. Normally there is. If we move... Ah, there we go. If we move this, we're inside, aren't we? Normally there's a window you can fire a dagger through or something like that, but this one's just got a hidey hole to come inside.
The oil is low. He was working late.
So we think the sun was working in here then. So maybe the hat and the helmet and sword we found had nothing to do with the sun.
A letter. He mentions a
Hacks are
nearby
role-playing hack
farm.
and sass. Okay. I've seen mercenaries go in and out of that farm. They must be the ones who took father and the others. I'm going tonight and we'll see what I see. I leave this note here in case I am taken as well. I'm sorry to disobey you, mother, but Beshim is right. We must fight.
I should let his mother know what I have found.
Okay, so we need to let the mother know what we found. Our son was trying to tail the mercenaries to see where they were taking people they were kidnapping. Which has obviously landed him in a bit of trouble because he hasn't returned. So I would assume we're going to speak to the mother, tell her what we know, and then we've got to try and find where he followed these mercenaries to, would be my guess. So let's go and speak to the mother again.
I found a letter from your son.
Multiplayer. Yeah, we don't play many multiplayer games, to be fair. We don't play any multiplayer games.
Foolish boy.
Not as multiplayer, anyway. Like, Dying Light 2 can be played co-op, but we don't.
Oh no. That is Duan's farm. It is crawling with
Oh,
mercenaries.
okay, so there's another farm to go and
there,
see.
Please, find my son.
If he lives, I will send him back to you. You have my word.
So it looks like we're investigating
Duan's
another farm.
will be heavily guarded. I should return to Ali and discuss the next move.
Okay, so instead of heading straight to the farm, we've got to just go back to Ali first, discuss our next move. Obviously, we don't want a full-scale fight against the farm if we can avoid it. So yeah, we've got to go and speak to Ali first. I don't think we can fast travel actually, can't we? Because we've got the fight there. There's nothing else really to pick up around here, it seems. No, let's not fast travel. I try not to fast travel in any game really as much as possible. Sometimes it just makes life a bit easier because it speeds up progress. But I don't want to fast travel that much. Just because you miss things if you fast travel. I'd rather make sure we're not missing anything. Very windy here, isn't it? You can see the dust kicking up from the sand as well. No worries, Ghost Wolf, thank you for dropping by, and sorry I couldn't help you more with the caravanserai, but I hope you do find the key you're after. Have a good sleep. Thank you, Ghost Wolf, much appreciated.
You return at last.
Did they kill the guy? They did, didn't they? Yeah, they've killed the guy they were trying to torture.
Is this what your freedom looks like?
I do not follow your creed, nor do I answer to the hidden ones. This is the price of war.
Beshim would disagree.
Beshim does not lead this rebellion. He does his part and I do mine. But enough. What have you discovered?
The missing slaves were taken at the order of one called Duan bin Arslan. Something big is happening soon. I do not know what.
Night, Ghost Wolf.
I do. This one said my men are being interrogated and are to be executed by their leader.
So yeah, the torture went a little bit far. Bassam doesn't quite agree with it. Ali's doing whatever he can to protect his people.
Go free my men. I will prepare our attack on the villa. Meet me near the farm when you are done.
You can see Bassam is just not happy with how Ali does things. But what can he do? Ali is his own man, he's leader of the rebels. We don't have any control over him or power over him. So he does what he wants to do. So we need to go and rescue the captured rebels. For that, we're heading over the river here to here. There's a farm here, and that's where we think the rebels are, so that's what we're going to go and do. For that, we're going to give it a quick save, just to make sure we're good. We are now 16 hours in, as it stands. So let's head across. I don't think I've picked up a skill point, have I? No, I've still got 2. So we're going to head across the river. If we go to the merchant first, restock, because we did use some throwing knives. To make sure we've got enough of everything before we go into this situation. Because we don't know what we're going to face. So we need to make sure we're ready with anything. Are you going to talk to me or not? We've had this before where we can't talk to merchants and it's happened again. Yeah. We have fixed this previously by fast travelling, but there's no point fast travelling now. So we'll just ignore it. I think we've got... How many daggers? We've got 4, so we are short by 2. But it is what it is. If we can't speak to the merchant, we can't buy any, so we'll leave it as is. Oh, no! Didn't mean to go in there. I wasn't meaning to go in there like that. I was just going to pass through, but obviously that was a mistake. We will escape. You're not going to catch us, so I wouldn't worry. They might come across the river and come and look for us, but we're good where we are. We'll just let them calm down a bit before we crack on with what we're doing. So the farm's dead ahead. We're going to try and rescue the men that have been captured. These two will calm down in a second. If they come close, we will assassinate, but there's no real need to if we can avoid it.
Just a matter of time, dead man.
Although the way they're talking, I kind of want to. I just want to take them down the way they're talking. I think they'll just calm down in a second. They normally do. The donkey's getting involved as well. Right, go on. Back to work. I didn't actually realise we were going into that area. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone in there. Has the other guy gone away? He has.
I'll be waiting.
There we go. Off he goes. So we're heading into the farm over here. We need to try and hide nearby and see if we can discover what's going on. Obviously, we can hide in the crops.
Ali's men are being held.
So these guys are wearing blue. So normally, the people you've seen wearing blue are bodyguards, but these aren't bodyguards. So they have their own. They must just be a different type. Oh, can't use Enkidu. They have an archer taking them out.
I lacked vigilance.
Yeah. So they have someone taking out Enkidu. So we've got to be careful of that. I didn't see where that person was, though. To be fair. Didn't see where the shot came from. They're the men that have been captured and we need to rescue. There's the sharpshooter up there we need to take down if you want to use Enkidu. Got 4 men here to deal with. We've got some over here as well. I think we'll take down the person, the sharpshooter, and then we can use Enkidu to kind of spot things up if we can. Can make this drop, I'm too far away. There's the marksman up there. There's 2 marksmen, in fact. There's several people. There's one inside we've got to rescue as well. I'm too far away to do an attack on that guy as well. Can do. I'm just trying to see who can see us. Because we can whistle and take people out. Let's do that, I think. The more guards we take out individually, the better. We don't really do a lot of whistling. But it's a good opportunity to do so and hide the body at the same time, to be fair. That's a double assassination. There was a guy laying down. We are wanted now as well. We've got a wanted level. The guy sitting down there, we managed to take him out as a double assassination. Taking the first guy out into the field and then throw a dagger at him. Actually worked quite nicely. If I can get a headshot here as well, we could take this guy out. But I need a really good headshot, otherwise I'm going to take 2 daggers. That's him down. Too far away still to take down the archers. Right, we may have the bodies seen in a second. That guy walks around a bit too much. You may see the bodies there. But he's by the hay bales. Let's go and deal with this guy. I think there's 2 ways of taking this guy out, essentially. Come here. Because he was standing underneath them bags. So what, if we were closer, we could have got him that way. Okay, I think we're now clear to go try and get up the building. Oh, there's a guy there now to watch out for. There's a guy checking on the body as well. One of the big guys, so we've got to be a bit more careful with that guy. I'm going to try and whistle him, I think, and get him over here. Come over here. Obviously, we don't want a full-on fight if we can avoid it. The more of these we take down, the easier it becomes for us. We can also use the R3 assassination as well, to be fair, if we get an opportunity. There's one guy up there. The only thing with the R3 assassination, everyone has to be in view. We've got a throwing knife back there as well. This guy just chilling out around here. He is. I need to get to him without him seeing us. Can I do a corner assassination? No. Let's see if I can do a corner assassination there, but I couldn't get it to come up though I wanted it to.
Hey.
Didn't work. It said I had lined up the shot perfectly, but obviously we hadn't because he then with the knife hit the bale rather than hitting the guy, even though it said we'd lined it up. Where is he going? Okay, he's gone back now. Okay, I think he's fine there. What we want is this guy. We just got seen doing that. He's down. We got seen taking the assassination from the guy above, annoyingly. I was hoping we wouldn't get seen there. Don't actually know who saw us, to be fair. Whoever did see us, they've gone, so it's not the big deal. Yeah, I didn't know there was someone nearby to see us there, to be fair. Obviously, there's someone in there, so we'll be a bit wary there. There's two up here we've got to be wary of as well. And this is stopping us using Enkidu.
Wait, what?
That's him down. I do like them assassinations. So now we can use Enkidu to mark everyone up and see what's going on around us. Make sure we're in a safe position first. So we know there's someone there. There he is. We'll assassinate them in a second. In fact, we'll do that now. Oh, he's gone underneath there, annoyingly. We need to wait for him to come back over this way and we can do an assassination from above. And then we've got to try and get over there to get the rescue the men. There's one in the building where we are as well, so we've got to try and do that without being seen if we can avoid it. There looks to be only 4 there, which should be fairly doable. Oh, I hit the wall. So we'll try and do a double assassination there, and although it said it lined up perfectly, the actual throwing knife hit the wall instead. It's done that a couple of times now, so although you think you've got it perfect, it can hit the wall and hit other things and stop it being accurate. Which is a little bit annoying when it's telling you you are going to be accurate with your throw.
Brave. Fine. Meet Ali outside the farm. There must be others being held nearby.
Okay, so that is one of the men rescued. Always unlock the doors just in case we need to come back here. It just makes it easier rather than still having locked doors. So we've taken down everyone here. We've rescued the rebel as well that's there. So now there's 4 more people to deal with in 2 cages. So what do we do here? What's the best way of doing this? I'm too far away for throwing knives, apart from the big guy. But I think we should be able to sneak around. Maybe a sleep dart may be a good option here. If they're all grouped together, potentially a sleep dart would be perfect. Let's see how close we can get. Because we have got the perk of the sleep darts where they let out a cloud. So potentially, and then we'll just keep doing it when they try and wake people up, potentially. There's a guy there as well.
I need your eyes, my friend.
So it is just the 4 people here, I think. Is there another guy over here? Oh, they're miles away, that's fine. So it's just the 4 to deal with. Could just dart. I'm just thinking who I can dart, who would work that way. There's a guy over here. No one else is near him.
Hold on.
There we go. So that's 1 down without being seen. There's 3 more left. Try a double. We did a double assassination there.
This is bad.
So there's 1 big guy and 1 normal guy left to take out. The big guy's coming back. I was going to say he had walked away. But that is 2 down at the very least. We've got 2 more to do. Ideally, we need to get an angle on the big guy. They're going to start searching now. So we haven't really utilised sleep darts. If I could see his feet, I could sleep dart him. Or I can just assassinate, to be fair. Our wanted level is going up here. Double assassination again. That's him down. I think that's everyone dealt with now. The double assassinations do look quite good when it works. Like I say, it says you've lined it up at times and then can take it away from you quite quickly, which is really annoying when you think you've got it perfect.
That is all of them. I should meet with Ali.
That's all the rebels rescued. We do need to regroup Ali, but at the same time we also now need to get our wanted level down. So we're meeting Ali over here, but we need to find someone to get our wanted level down, ideally. We could go and pay the Minardi, to be fair. The downside to that is we'd have to use a token, but also we're heading back into a town where there are guards. And as we're wanted, quite highly wanted, it may not be a good idea. If we can get to him without being seen and pay him to help us. I think we've got the tokens. I don't know what tokens he needs. It's a merchant token, then we haven't got them. There's guards there. Just the one guard, I think. I obviously don't want to assassinate him in broad daylight if we can avoid it. But we need to get to Minardi that's over there. Is he going to move? He is. He stood right where we are. He's going to see me the minute I move now. And we can't assassinate him either. It's only a stealth attack, strangely. He must be really... Oh, I think because our wanted level, we've got increased guards, with stronger guards around us, trying to stop us. It's because of our wanted level. So some of the guards around here are now stronger. Oh, there's a guard there as well. We want to go this way. Like I say, I'm trying to get to Minardi. We can hopefully get him to get rid of our wanted level. There's several guards there we're going to need to be careful of. There is a poster over there we can tear down.
Do you thirst for knowledge?
Yes, we can use a token here. There we go. We've got rid of our wanted level. Just makes life easier. If you don't have a wanted level, it just makes life a little bit easier. And I wasn't too sure where we're heading next. So it's better to get rid of it as soon as you've got one. It's only because there was villagers near the farm that saw us take out the guards. And no matter, doesn't matter we was doing the good thing and the right thing, that didn't seem to matter.
God is great! God is great!
Right, let's speak to Ali.
God, but God, and God is great.
Basim, hurry.
Is everyone here?
The one bin Arslan dies now. We wait only for you.
Let's begin the assault.
Let us go.
We probably should have restocked throwing knives.
From your homes when you were free.
So we're going to follow Ali.
And brought you here to die in
There's not many of them. I thought there'd be more rebels in this assault, to be fair.
Our brothers like dogs in Sharqiyya.
Just going to make sure we got daggers. Throwing knives back on.
No! No more! I promised you a new life. I gave you my word. More join us every day.
I don't know how big this assault is, but there is not many of us.
The greatest. Allah is with us. Our cause is right.
I don't know how well this assault's going to go.
Justice is destined. God is great. God is great.
They also walk really slowly.
There is no God but God, and God is great. There is no God but God.
There is no God but God.
Right, they're running now at least. Looks like that's the place we're assaulting. Do we need to make sure Ali survives, or will he just survive no matter what? Some food on the way. So this is the assault. We need to give it to this guy who's calling for reinforcements. Come on, then.
Then you know I am your end.
Others will find you.
There's archers as well to be aware of. Trying to take the big guy down first. Rebel Hunt, that's the guy we needed to defeat. He's down. He ran away. Throwing a knife at him, but he ran away. We did the job. Dogan's orders. I want a full report of your progress this week. Al-Ashema in particular has questions about the stranger nosing around Jiraiya recently. I suggest you make extra effort to provide answers for your own sake. Al-Ashema, more so than me, doesn't like to be disappointed, but expected at the Officers Club in Sharkaya as usual. So we've got some new cases to do. I didn't actually know that was the leader here. I was just attacked the big guy because he had a horn in his mouth. That was the only reason I attacked him. So he is dead. New investigations opened by the looks of things. This is slightly different to the previous investigations we've done. So on this one we had 2 branching off to go to someone else. This one we had 2. This one we only had 1. This one's gone from 1 there to this one. So we've got the Officers Club. We've got his name of the person we're looking for. And we know that an order member in Shikaya as well. We know his name. The one I didn't look at there, actually. So, speak to Ali, and then that'll be this one done, I think.
When word gets out of this victory, many will join our cause.
Duan bin Arslan was carrying orders. He was to report to superiors at the office.
So we may not like Ali's techniques when it comes to torturing things, but at the same time, he is still the right person we need to help.
It uses code names. Al-Rukh and Al-Aishma. Only the Order uses such names. I will go to this club and see what I can find.
I wish you luck. I must return and wait for Beshim.
Be careful, Ali. The Khalifa will be hunting you both after this.
There are things we cannot hide from if we are to be truly free.
I should go to the Officers Club in Sharqiya.
So, Dogan's farm, case closed. We killed the guy in charge. As I say, I didn't know that was the guy that was in charge, to be fair. Right, there's a gold chest over there to pick up. That will give us some resources. Looks to be that's it. I didn't know if there'd be anything else here. Yeah, gold chest out the back by looks of things. Where is it? I saw it pop up. Oh, there. There we go. That should give us some resources which will help us as well. Oh, it's because we stole in front of people. I forgot that if we steal in front of people, they're not too happy about it. So we've got a little bit of a wanted level. It's not going to really affect anything. It's not up to the first marker. Right, where are we heading next then? So we need to head to the Officers Club to find out who's meeting there from the Order. And for that, we need to head all the way back into the main city of Baghdad. So we can fast travel, and I think we will. The reason we will is because we have cleared this. We have cleared Dogan's farm and round here. I know it's saying wilderness, there's still more stuff to find, but that's the whole wilderness around the whole map. And there are some areas we haven't been to. Mainly up north, to be fair. So I'm not too worried about that. We've got a few side missions up there as well. We haven't got any merchant tokens now. That could become an issue if we're not careful. But for that, we need new contracts. So that's where we're heading. We're heading to the Officers Club. Now, we've seen this chest before, the gear chest. And I said I'm not going to go and do it now because I bet you that's linked to a main story mission. It is. I think that's the Officers Club itself. So we'll try and get that whilst we're investigating. But why is fast travel unavailable? I was just going to fast travel back to speed things up. Telling me fast travel is unavailable though. Oh, it's because we're in a red area, that's why. Should be fine now. We don't fast travel often, but because we've cleared everything, it makes sense to go off and fast travel. A lot of the exploring I think we'll do towards the end. The minute the story is still pushing us to go and find these people. And although there's no real timer on it, the story says time is of the essence. Because they're obviously capturing the rebels and torturing them and executing them. So although there's no timer in game, there is still, the story actually says, you know, these things are important. We should go and do them. So we're heading to the Officers Club to our left here. We're going to find the order members that are meeting there. And as I say, while we're there, we'll try and grab the gear chest as well. We do need a merchant token if we can get one anywhere. Okay, let's keep flying over. This is the Officers Club below us here. No, it's not. It's over there. So there's a key there. That will be for the gear chest, I would assume. And there's the order member there. Oh, we found an enigma here as well. There's an enigma there to pick up. I bet you this is a red area and we're not allowed in it, so we're going to have to sneak away in as well. What else have we got here? Looking mainly at guards, ideally. One there as well. The key is probably on a person. There's a few guards over this side, isn't there? Where's the key? I'm not going to mark every guard up, but the ones up high, because that's probably our route in is up high, to be fair. I don't know what we have to do to... We're just going to go in the doorway, I think. I think that's all we need to do is go actually inside the Officers Club by the looks of it. And as I say, I guarantee we shouldn't be going in. It's going to be a red area, so we'll have to find our own way in. Hence marking people up. E-Plan, good morning, how are you? Okay, that's the Officers Club there. Is that a red area, or can we just walk in?
Officers Club.
No.
Now to find a way inside.
Yeah, no just walking in. We need to find a way inside. And then we've got to try and get our way round everything. Okay. Is there anyone near me here? There is a guy there, but he shouldn't see us. We're all good. So we've got one guard there. There is one there, and there's one moving there. This is where you need to take your time and not rush things, really. I want to whistle to him, I think, and bring him towards us.
I'll keep a lookout. What's happening?
Okay, I did alert a second person. I wasn't aiming to alert a second person. I only really wanted one. Right. You going to come over here? They can be really awkward sometimes and not want to come and investigate. Yeah, see, there's one sat down there. That's the issue. I can't really do an assassination from behind either. Come on.
There goes you. What was that?
Come over here. Thank you for the like, much appreciated, was. Always improving, absolutely. I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad.
Back we go.
Okay, okay, I think we take him out with a dagger. I think that's an easy option here. I've now got no daggers left. That's the downside to that. The merchant wouldn't allow us to restock, annoyingly. Right, it's two guards here. So I don't really want to be bothering them if we can avoid it at the minute. Come on, climb up. Thank you. Right, we know there's guards up top as well, which is where I'm trying to get to.
They trust me with the key to their special room.
Oh, someone's talking about a key. Right, is he going to drop on the floor? He is. I don't really want him dropping on the floor, do I? Okay. Go around here. I don't want the body dropping on the floor. If I can avoid it. He is on the floor though. That's what I was trying to avoid because it means other people are going to see the body. I was trying to avoid that, but I couldn't avoid it, it seems. Right. There's another guard there we need to be worried about. I think he can... He's not looking this way at the minute though. Stephen... I was going to try and take this guy out silently. He is down. We have got another guy there to deal with. So much for me sneaking in here silently. I don't think we've caused too big a kerfuffle. I don't think we're going to have loads of people on us. But more than I would have liked. But if we take down these top guards, it just means we can move around a bit easier. But yeah, running out of daggers hasn't helped us here. Let's get this guy to come towards us.
What was that?
Come and have a look. Come and investigate, please.
Best be thorough.
Wait, what? Oh.
I do love them assassinations. You hide them, body's perfect. Okay, so that's everyone on this top floor taken care of. I think I gained a key at the same time as well, because the guy was talking about having a key, or it was someone else who was talking that we didn't realise. Another one dealt with. Okay, my lack of daggers is a little... I've got one actually, to be fair. Because that's currently a worry. So we've got to get down here. The gear chest is over there as well. We'd like to grab that if we can. Throwing knives, that's 2 more. So we've got 3 in total now. There's a guy there. There's a gear chest. I think that's inside the building though. Don't think I need to worry about them guards. I think we need to worry about the ones at the front ideally. Because we need to obviously get down here.
It's not enough they get to their own room, but they make us guarded.
So let's see our way in. There's another guy there we need to be worried about. I just need to drop down essentially and go through the front door, I think. We didn't grab the key. We could hear someone talking saying they were given the key to look after. We didn't know who it was. They seem to be over here then. Are they in? Yeah, they're inside the building. Okay, that's an issue. Because I was hoping we could get the key before going in. I know the keys. Is that a chest that needs a key, or is that the person carrying the key? Not too sure, really, to be fair there. I think it's the chest that needs. I think we may have the key potentially. What I think is we head this way. It's a double window, so we can drop down to it. I'll be able to take this guy out silently and just see what's in the chest. He's there. So I made a noise there. He might see us if we're not careful now. I should have gone in when he had his back to us. He should turn around again in a minute. We'll get him. Come on. Control's not doing what I wanted him to do that. We've got him though, it's okay. Okay, what have we got here? Is this? This is the key. I wanted to make sure we had the key before we went inside the building, just in case we need it inside. I didn't want to get inside, need a key and find we actually have to go back outside to get it a second time. That would have been annoying. But we have the key now. So now we just need to find a way, and we know where the door is. We can just drop down. I just don't know if dropping down straight to it is ideal. That's my only concern. Let's have a look. There is a guy that does patrol in front of it. But there's the door there. The rest of the guards are looking away. There is a guy there, but I think he's okay. I think we assassinate this guy as he walks past. And there's the door. There's a note there. What's the note say? Security for the officer's room has been increased and new locks put on the doors. As a precaution, you have been issued a key. Guard this key at all times. Do not use it unless asked by an officer. Do not stray from your post on the eastern balcony. So the guy we got the key from, that was telling us where he was, essentially. We found a way in. Are they gloating about the woman? They are.
Oh, don't look at me like that. Allah has
So it seems, from what they just said, women aren't allowed to be slaves. Only the men are allowed to be slaves.
Enjoy such blessings.
Do not speak his name, not even here. Of all of us, he scares me the most. You know what he's like. If he learns of my past and finds fault, where can I run? I do not have the luxury of your ships, Nadir.
You may have taken liberties with truth in the past,
But you have proven your loyalty many
So eavesdropping
times.
on their meetings,
You executed those
essentially.
rebels recently. That was a task more cold-blooded than his ordering of it. Perhaps he should fear you.
So the big guy there is the
Your
guy that
voice, I
executed
hear, but
the
words
rebels.
are those of the Shaitan himself. Do not jest. I want no trouble when he returns.
Shaitan! That is high praise coming from you. It is as I told you. We are favored and need not fear anything.
Where is Duang? He is late.
As
Yeah, I don't
always,
think he's
my
coming.
friend, you worry too much.
He's definitely not coming.
Which is why you are merely Al-Ruh and I am Aeshmeh.
My apologies, generals. Doan bin Arslan has been murdered, and we fear there is an intruder. We must get you to safety.
I knew
Okay, now they know he's dead.
Duang is never late.
And they fear we're here. So they know we're here. We obviously need to escape, essentially, I think.
Those two are with the Order, and they serve a third they call Al-Mardekhwar.
There's a gold chest in here, though, I would like
to
to grab.
find a way out.
Can we just go out the door we came in? We can. The guards are looking for us, though. Is a gold chest in here? Is it outside? It's actually outside. So we can just leave out that door. The downside to that is obviously they are looking for us out there as well. Right, is there anything else to pick up in here while we're here? Not by the looks of it. Gear chest is downstairs. So while we're here, it makes sense to try and grab it.
Together, we've got this.
The guards are coming in. I don't think they've seen us now. Yeah, they've lost us. It's fine. I was hoping to find a way downstairs to the gear chest, but I don't think we can from here. We've gone back outside again, I think. Yeah. So the gear chest is actually downstairs, it seems. But I don't think we can get to it from in here. I took out the guards thinking we could find some steps or something to go down, but there isn't. So there doesn't seem to be anything in here to look at or do. We're just going to get out the doorway. Now it's been heavily guarded, though. Potentially be an issue. There's no highway out. I think the only way out is that door. And obviously the issue with that is the guards outside. Two right there. Try and make them come round. Nice corner assassination. One dealt with. He's looking away from us there. Okay. There's 3 guards here. I do want to get the gear chest if we can here. Just not too sure how we're going to get to it. There's 3 guards here we've got to deal with. Right, he's gone round there. Let's move the body. We're in as well. Let's see if we can call this guy to us. So there will be one more afterwards to deal with. As I say, it's mainly because I want to get the chest while we're here. Otherwise, we could just leave. But I want to make sure we try and get this chest. There's another one down. So the last one is just round this corner. Sitting there, just chilling out. He dropped his sword and then pulled a second sword out. Right, it's him dealt with. Another chest here we want to grab. So where is this gear chest now then? So the gear chest I thought was inside the building, but it's not. It's outside on the bottom bit there with several guards. So we need to get into there. Like I say, I want to make sure we get this before we leave. It saves us having to come back that way. There's several guards we've got to watch out for here. We just need to find a sneaky way to it if we can. Does that link? Is there a window? No. So the only link seems to be near them stairs. No, the only link is actually behind them two guys stood there. Okay, this is not going to be easy if we want this chest. This guy I think we can take down pretty quickly. It's that guy there that's looking around that's going to be the issue, I think. Though he's looking in that doorway there, so it's a hiding place. Those two there could be an issue though, although we could put them to sleep. If we're quick enough, those two could go to sleep together because of the cloud of the sleep. I don't know if they'll see me take that guy. Let's try a sleep dart. We haven't utilised them that much. We'll try a sleep dart. That cloud wasn't very... I'm sure we got the one with the cloud. So these both should go to sleep, but it didn't work. They're now both asleep. This guy's gone to look. Didn't really work the way I wanted it to be fair. He's waking them up. I'm sure we had the extra bit for the tools. Let's just check. Cloud impact. We don't really get much of a cloud though, do we? That cloud's a bit weak to be fair. Didn't really. They were stood next to each other chatting, and he didn't do anything. So that didn't really work in our favour there. Let's try again. There's three of them stood together now. There we go. We got all three. So we did get all three there. Trophy achieved. Sleep tight. That one's down as well. Don't do that. That's not what I wanted to do.
What are you doing? Hey, I'll silence you!
Okay, the others are asleep. I don't know how long we have till they wake up. Gear chest we want is here. We've got a trophy for putting everyone to sleep as well. Throwing knives back as well. I need to get out of here now. Before I get seen and before them guys wake up. Move. Move. Sometimes the controls can get a bit weird and he doesn't want to move like there. It can be a little bit awkward. But yeah, I think we got 5 to sleep in the end there, which helped us. Took out the final one as he spotted us. We got a trophy for putting that many people to sleep. I didn't realise that was going to be a thing. But the plan worked, essentially. We got what we wanted, which was the gear chest. I didn't even see what we picked up for the gear chest, actually. I didn't see what it was. Let's have a look. Yeah, what did we give the gear chest? We've got 2 schematics there. I'm not totally sure what we got for it. We must have got something okay. I would assume it's a gear chest after all. Although there's no gear showing up as new. So, yeah, I'm not too sure on that one. I didn't really spot it. I was too busy trying to make sure we didn't get seen. So, we've got to escape the Officers Club, which we can do now. They are looking for us, but we're okay. We can be anonymous quite quickly. So that's the Officers Club done. We didn't get the Enigma. That's something we could have got while I was there, but it's around the other side, so I wasn't too worried about leaving it. We need to head back to the Assassin's Bureau. So let's fast travel there. We've already cleared this area, so there's no reason to run through everything. We already cleared it. Other than that Enigma in the Officers Club, it's all done. So we'll fast travel back to the Bureau. Let them know what we've discovered. But yeah, I'm not too sure what we got for that gear chest, to be fair. We have learnt about a couple of new people that we're looking for. But we need to return to Foulard first to let them know what we found.
Good.
Okay, let's find out. Ali's here as well.
You have kicked many nests. Mercenaries are everywhere, like angry ants.
It explains Beshim's absence. He's avoiding the mercenaries.
I hope
he is. I hope he's not been caught.
I have discovered 2 of the officers are working with the Order. And there is another. Their leader.
3. That would explain the Order's reach in Sharqiya.
The first 2 go by the names Al-Rukh and Al-Aishma. The third, they call Al-Mardikhwar.
They hide behind pompous names like prideful children.
Do
I wonder what the
not
names
mistake
actually
the
mean.
Order's vanities for childishness.
They haven't told us what the names mean, which is strange.
Are the real power
Would like to know
behind
what the names
Abbassids.
are translated
Did you
as.
discover anything that would identify them?
Right, we've got all three to discuss. Let's
The
discuss
one
the top
named
one.
Al-Rukh was called Jasur by his companion. He is hiding from his past and lives in fear because of it.
Jasur, yes. That must be the Arab general Jasur.
Oh, he's a
ibn
general.
Asl.
I know of him. A coward who stole credit for victories on the battlefield, won by others.
A past he has gone to great efforts to hide. Jasur has a villa at Qasr Saleh to the west. You could look for him there.
I think we're looking at 3 assassinations, essentially, aren't we, here?
The one called Al-Aishma. His real name is Nadir. He has command of ships and is not timid like his companion.
No.
Arrogant, in fact.
I was going to say, he's quite out there, isn't he?
Nadir.
That must be Admiral Nadir ibn Havid. A boastful fool, concerned more with his ships than his own men.
Ah, yes, the Admiral. Boastful perhaps, but brilliant. He has created several new warships for the Khalifa. The Order's reach has grown.
He's created the
as they have
warships, wow.
recruited Nadir. You should look for him at the lower harbor, to the north.
Okay, the last one.
As for their leader, Al-Mardikhwar, I learned only that he is away from Sharqiya and expected to return soon.
This one I do not know. It is the first time I have heard the name.
If he is the
Interesting, he
leader,
doesn't know
he
that,
ordered
know the
death of
person.
my men. He's the one you must find.
Yes, and for other reasons besides. Our best hope of finding him is through the first two.
It is. If we kill the first two, that'll flush him out, hopefully.
As we agreed, I will wait for Beshim. I am grateful.
I've
for
got a
your
feeling
help
Beshim's
freeing
been
my men.
captured.
Take this token, with thanks.
He's given us a power token by the looks of things. If we need mercenaries for anything. We use the last one to get
I will
our
find
wanted level down.
Jasur and Nadir and unmask their leader.
They will be wary now, protected within their strongholds. You may have to lure them out.
Okay.
Tread carefully, Basim. These are dangerous men.
So am I.
We are indeed. When it all works out properly, yes. When it goes badly wrong, not so much. Multiple cases unveiled. We know we can't do any upgrades because I don't think we've got enough components. The Warlord is a new case. I think that's the big guy. Power favour token obtained as well. Is that it? Good. So I always wait for you to catch up. So I'm not too sure what we got from the gear chest, to be honest. I thought I'd see what we got, but I can't. So there's the 3. We've got the Warlord, and we've got the Admiral. We'll do the Warlord first. Where do we need to go for him? So we're heading just outside the circle part of Baghdad, just across the water there. We'll head there and see what we can do. There is an historical site nearby as well. So that's where we're going to head first. We know we can't upgrade any of our tools. That cloud from the smoke dart is only good if they're extremely close together. I thought they could be further apart. I thought it'd be a bigger cloud, but it's not. It seems to be very small. That's why it didn't seem to work for us to start with. I did expect it to be a lot bigger, to be fair. Okay, so heading across. We've got to go across the water here. We probably can do upgrades, but we're not really that worried about them. We don't really need any at the minute. And the stuff we're using, we can't upgrade that. If there's a merchant here, that would be worth visiting, just in case we need more darts and things. I think we do.
Peace, friend.
Well
But
met.
we could do some with more merchant tokens, to be honest. Just in
Let us
case we
see
needed
what
to
you have
bribe anyone, because we're not going to be able
Here
to
is
now.
what's available.
But because we don't pickpocket, I don't know if you can get them from pickpocketing, to be fair.
Sold.
We need 5 sleep darts. Yeah, I'm not sure how you obtain them other than side missions, because that's the only thing we've managed to do is side missions.
Nothing else.
That have given us the tokens, other than the one we were just given just then.
I have to go.
Don't be a stranger.
We've restocked everything at the least. Put them back on. We'll also give it a quick save while I think about it. Otherwise, I don't want something to crash or anything and it mess everything up. We've got about another hour of the stream left, so still plenty of time to get a lot more done. We've still got 2 more morning streams this week of Assassin's Creed Mirage. My thinking was maybe we get this done by the end of the week, but without rushing it, we'll see what happens. We have got that Enigma to the left. It's actually over there. No, we'll leave it. We'll probably head to the historical site first, on the way to where we're heading for the stronghold. I think that's the best option. We could head back to the club and get the Enigma, but it's not the end of the world at the minute. We can always come back for it. I think this historical site is high up by the looks of the map. It is, looking over there. And this isn't a red area, so we can go through this place. Nothing to pick up, though, it seems. So the historical marker is just up there. I wonder what that is I'm talking about. We're about to find out, I think. It'd be a good overview as well for the for where this Warlord is. So what's this one telling us? The Abbasids and their rivals. As Caliphate, the Abbasids claimed political and religious leadership over every Muslim, but despite their assertions, their effective power varied considerably across the time and space. Even at the height of their power in the first half of the 9th century, territories under Muslim rule like the Al-Andalus, the Iberian Peninsula, and the Maghreb eluded their grasp. Their main challengers were the Umayyads and the Fatimids. Members of the Umayyads ruled the empire's caliphate from 661 to 750. After the Abbasids overthrew and killed most of them, one of the surviving Umayyads, Abd al-Rahman, escaped to the Iberian Peninsula and managed to establish autonomous rule there. Claiming the title of Emir or Prince, he never submitted, paid tribute, or sent gifts to Baghdad. One of his successors, Abd al-Rahman III, founded a rival caliphate in the dynastic capital of Cordoba. In the Maghreb, these Andalusi Umayyads vied for control and influence with their Abbasid rivals, courting and competing with the local dynasties that ruled there. Their rivalry extended to art, including luxury objects like the Cordoban ivory box shown here, made for a prince. Foremost amongst these North African dynasties were the Fatimids. Claiming direct descent from Prophet Muhammad through his daughter Fatima, they established a powerful kingdom in North Africa and Sicily in the 10th century. In 909, they were the first to issue a direct challenge to Abbasid authority by establishing a rival caliphate in the new capital they founded, Cairo. In time, the Abbasids lost effective control of the rest of their empire to governors and local elites, starting with Egypt in 868. By 945, the Abbasid Caliphate still claimed to be the leaders of the entire Muslim community, but their real power encompassed little more than their Baghdadi palace. So they vied for power, but it wasn't just them that had the power. Okay, there's a marksman there we're going to deal with before we can do anything with with the eagle, so we can't use the eagle to get in just yet. Let's drop down. We need to get into the palace then, and then try and find a way to take down the marksman. So we're going to find another way in. Just looking for any climbing points, essentially. Might be one here. I wasn't meaning that. I was thinking here. No. Maybe. No. Okay, we're looking for a weak spot in the building to see if there's a way in that way. There's obviously 2 guards there, 3rd there as well, so that's not a weak spot we can utilise. That could be though there. Ah, we have a weak spot. There's always a weak spot somewhere, you've just got to find it. Okay, we've got a couple of guards here though, and we are being spotted from behind. Although that's not the marksman that we saw before. I need a headshot. Take him down. Come on, give me a headshot. Trophy achieved, headhunter. Gotta always do headshots. That guy gonna check the body. There's 2 still here as well to be aware of. Where's that guy going? Guards are coming up. So we've got to be a little bit wary here. Are they coming upstairs? Can't actually see where the stairs are. Sounds like they are. They're looking at that. See where they come from. Yeah, they're coming up. What we'll do, we're going to drop down back into the greenery down here. Unfortunately, that wasn't the person that was stopping us using Enkidu, annoyingly. I was hoping it was, so we could deal with it that way.
For you, coward! Hold on. Hey. Grant me strength.
I killed one, and now we're going to be chased. Let's just get away for a little bit. We'll come back in a second. Oh, we're not going to get in there. It's Prince's Gate.
Pay attention to your master, dog.
So we just need to escape. They saw me assassinate one of them. It was a risky move. But we just need to get away now for a second. And then we can go back. I think we're away enough. Yeah, they're all looking over there. There was another way back to the palace and get. That's where we want to go in, just over there. I didn't know the other one was looking at us as we took the one down from underneath. Fortunately, they were. They drew the guards out at the very least. They should start heading back in a second, and then we can head back to our entry point. The guy we need to take down to using Kidu is all the way up there. They're saying that. That's the way up just there. That's a doorway that leads straight in. It's just there. I didn't see that. So in theory, we just go up here. What's this guy doing? Is he going down again? Yeah. I didn't know this was a way in, but it is. So let's take this guy down. I don't know if we can use the doorway. There's a chest here though. Nothing else here to pick up? I don't think so. But we can go up and over. So we had our little way in, but there is another way this way as well. Okay, there is a guard there though. I'm going to need an angle to take him down for a headshot, really. Oh no, he's armoured. I'm not going to take a headshot on him. Okay, I think he's going to move though. Can we get a headshot on this guy? Problem we found, even getting a headshot, it sometimes doesn't actually hit. So that one did though. I think this guy's gone to investigate. Oh, there's more than one here, otherwise it wouldn't be too bad. That guy up there that's seeing us. I was going to say, if that guy was on his own, that would be ideal. Big guy's getting a bit sus, I think, about us taking these guys down. There's another guy that's there walk past as well. I was going to see if I can get an assassination on the big guy, but that guy over there is causing me an issue. Right, where's he looking? Okay, he's gone down there to search. That's ideal for us if we can get across and move before he sees us. There's another guy here we need to deal with. Big guy's looking for us though. Got to be careful of him. And there is a guy over there we're going to be careful of being seen by. Big guy's down. Okay. We've got the guy there to be careful of, which we want to take down next. And then we've got someone up there, a couple of people up there we need to deal with. Then we've got to find the general. We need Enkidu really to really sharp where he is. That's why we're trying to take down these top people, just so we can get Enkidu to be used.
The whole area is on high alert. I am expected.
Of course we're expected. We've just taken down a lot of their big men. Okay, we need. I think the marksman we can get to from going up here. We know there's a guy over there to be aware of. I wanted to use the lift, but it didn't activate. For some reason we're having a little issue with the buttons today. They're a bit janky at times. Right, where is the marksman that stopped us going in Enkidu? He's up there. So we can't call We tried recording Kidu previously, but we can't. We've got to deal with that marksman. So we need to get to that marksman up there really first. So before that, we've got to deal with what's around us. There's a couple of things here. We've got to find a way into the general's room as well, supposedly. I can manually mark people up with our knives. There's a key there we need to obtain by the looks of things. So that's something else as well. There's a big guy there. There we go. Similar to in Kidu, you need to be able to visually see the people to mark them up. I like that, because in previous Assassin's Creed games you could use your eagle, mark them without actually seeing where they were. You'd be able to do it through walls, which takes away the realism. The fact that you actually have to physically see them, I actually like. Right, we need to be getting down here. They're not going to come across, I don't think. They'll obviously walk down the steps and stuff. The key's going to be important. I need to take down this guy over here first. So I think to do that, we just need to get into here. I potentially could get behind him, I think. But I don't know how long he's going to stay there for. I was going to whistle and pull him in. Yeah, there we go. If he comes around to investigate, we should be able to pull him inside this. Which also hides the body at the same time. There is also a perk you can have with your throwing knives where you can dissolve the body after you use one. I can't use it because it just takes away that realism factor. Right, that guy's down. Let's have a quick look around. So we've got the guy with the key down there, that's fine. We need to get past these guys as well. There's another guy over there we hadn't marked up. It's two, in fact. So we do need to be very slow and careful here, otherwise we're going to end up having a big fight, I think. So the key guy's there. There is two of them as well, not even on their own. Sleep dart now would be ideal to grab that key, I think. I wonder if I can. I don't know if they're close enough together though for it to work. No, we're too far away. I was going to say that would be ideal. They're moving again now. Go back to throwing knives. Yeah, that could have been an ideal way there. Is there two of them there? There is. Okay. They're currently there. We don't really know how many guards are around this area. We haven't really looked this side. There's three there. That's not a good sign. They do wander around a fair bit, so we should have an ample opportunity to take this key guy down.
If you ask me,
they're heading back here again. Where are they going now? They're actually below us. They are below us. Okay. I probably should have taken them down there, to be fair. Actually, I just had a thought. Let's do it this way. This may be a bad idea, mainly because of the people up here. Can't see where the big guy is, but we're going to do 4 of these. We haven't done 4 before. I need to hide. He did spot us then. I didn't know if he spotted us, but he had. I'm nearly dead. Come on then. Come on then. Couple of good hits there. This roll over the back makes these guys a little bit easier to deal with. So he's nearly dead. Ah, caught us there. I wasn't expecting the yellow attack, the white attack.
Key. There must be a door it opens.
So there we go. That actually helped us deal with them guys for doing that. If we could have seen him at the same time, we could have done 5. It was just the fact we didn't have the angle at the time. We've got into the doorway. We still haven't taken down the marksman, so we haven't been able to mark anything up. But I think the target's in here anyway. He is. He's on his own. No. He's not on his own, and I haven't got enough to do all 3. Okay. We've got to assassinate. We've got to find a way to do so But this isn't an ideal opportunity. I can't mark 3 people up, annoyingly. I don't just want to fight with them either. We want a proper assassination if we can. We'll try a whistle. Get one to come around this way.
What was that?
Probably attempt a corner assassination, essentially.
Hey!
I think the other 2 will see me.
Come out, coward! Not done with you.
There we go. There's our assassination done. That's the guy we're here for.
Al-Pairika had questions about our friend's past.
Come on,
Smart.
wasn't expecting the red attack.
He was ordered to a meeting with the great Garrison. One down. Now to deal with Al-Pairika.
There we go. We did it. Could have got. I think it went okay. The fact that all 3 of them were together, I can't see another way of doing it unless we had 3 bars full of air attack. But then I need to be able to visually see all 3 to mark them up. So I think that went as best as it probably could have done in the circumstances we were given. And we got the job done. Are you telling me there's nothing to pick up in here? I'd expect a chest of some sort, surely. But no, there's no. There is a chest here. It's on the roof. Okay, we need to get to the roof then. We've got to get that gear chest while we're here. So we're going to try and head up here. We know there's a marksman here. This is why we've not been able to use Enkidu as well, because of the marksman. Can I not assassinate here? Can now. Okay, there's throwing bombs there. I'm assuming they're needed. Was he the marksman? He's not. The marksman's actually up here. So we need this guy down so we can use Enkidu to mark things up. So that's that guy down. The bombs are needed there. So we need to blow a hole in the roof. And that'll be the gear chest. Yeah, we need to blow a hole in the roof. Not sure how we get one of these up there. Because normally you can't climb while carrying these. Okay, we go up here. We can do little jumps. You can't climb with these. This is probably going to alert guards as well. That's the other downside, but we'll see. It kind of worked. I actually missed where we was aiming for, to be fair. Got caught on the post. But we're in. This seems to be their treasury then. Whether we needed more money. And we still haven't pickpocketed anyone. Oh, we got a schematic. We also got like the last one as well, because I didn't see what actually popped up. At the time we was quite busy trying to defend ourselves. But yeah, we haven't pickpocketed anyone the main story hasn't told us to do. And currently we've not had to sell anything. So money hasn't ever been an issue, but the fact we just raided their stock of money as well makes a big difference. We've missed a pot over here. There we go. Okay, we're free and clear. Let's get out of here then. That's that assassination done. We've taken down the Arab general. So the next one is the harbour master. And that hopefully should give us a clue to where the Warlord is. Or the Admiral, sorry. We have got skill points to spend as well. We're heading over here for him. That's going to be another guarded area. We have to take our time and make our way through it. Skill points, so have we got enough? We have. So, we can now use the 4 skill points to make pickpocketing a little bit easier when it comes to the artifacts and the shards. And then we've got to save up for another 4 skill points to get engineer. That's what we're after. So we've got to get out of here without obviously causing too much of a ruckus. Ideally, get out of the way we came in. I think it's probably the safest. There's nothing worse than now getting caught and being attacked by everyone. After we've done the majority of everything else. Drop down before we're seen. Thank you. Right, there are guards here. We need to go this bit here. And then we'll run over here and then up. But we can go up here. And then get down this side. This is where we came in. So we can then drop down here. we've already cleared this bit out because this is the way we found. We can drop down this little bit down here, and we're free and clear. Always nice when it works out. It didn't go completely to plan, but it still worked out in the end. We found a way around it. That's always good. Right. We're going to now investigate the Admiral, which means having a look around the area, assassinating him as well will be my assumption. So let's have a look where he lives. That's where he lives. No, it's the harbour, isn't it, instead? Okay. So he's in there.
This is the harbour.
So again, a sharpshooter in Kidu can't be used.
Now to find Admiral Nadir.
So we had the same issue as last time. There was a sharpshooter. We need to deal with him as quickly as we can, so it makes life a little bit easier to mark up. Okay, there's 2 guards there. That's the sharpshooter up there. Obviously can't get in this way. There's protection to stop it. Let's head round this side and see if there's a side entrance that we can take advantage of. We're allowed in this bit, but that's as far as we can go. There's normally an entrance somewhere. There is one there. There's a guy here though, stopping us getting in here. I don't think anyone saw us do the assassination. Although saying that, the body just flew through. Not ideal. There's 2 guards here as well. A body kind of flew through the hole. That wasn't really what I wanted. If these 2 guys see the bodies, that could cause us an issue. If one moves though, I might be able to get an attack.
When I find you, you will please.
Put him down. Need him to walk because it's gonna catch on the side here. Put him down as well. We may be able to retrieve our daggers. We have got the skill now. There we go. It's one of the throwing knives back. I'm not using the chickens. I know how deadly chickens can be, so I'm not going to break that cage open. We could have used the cage, I think, to take out the people, to be fair. We know how deadly chickens are, so in theory we could have utilised that. Okay, we need to get up to get this marksman who's up there. There's 2 guys here by the looks of it. There's one there and one over the side. Oh, hang on. Assassination? No, it wasn't in the right place. Can now though. Sit him down. That's not the marksman himself, but that's one of them. I don't know if he moves. If he does, we could be seen here, but we should be okay. Marksman down. So now we can use Enkidu. There's a lot of chickens here in cages. I wonder if we should utilise them.
Lend me your eyes.
If you've played any Assassin's Creed games, you know how bad chickens are. They're one of the worst things you can use, or that you can hurt, essentially. Okay, can we see the Admiral? Obviously, we need a visibility on him for Enkidu to spot him up. Mark is saying there, but I think that's information. That's not the Admiral himself. So that's just outside of where we are, to be fair. But it's also guarded. So, are we just taking everyone out in here and then dealing with that afterwards, maybe? Maybe we just have to deal with everyone, I think. Okay, there's no one up. There is a broken window up here, though. I know the marker's saying over there. That's what's making me think. Although there's a broken window here, are we going in here too soon? Maybe. It's not going to let us pick up this chest here because we have all our tools. Well, no, we've actually. I think we've opened that one. There's a pickpocket nearby as well. So all that led to was just a few bits and pieces. Okay, there's 2 guards there. There's 3 together down here as well. And we need to get the information there. I don't think that's guarded over there. I think the guards will stop us opening whatever's there, but I don't think it's actually guarded. I think I can jump out of here. I think we're in here a little bit too soon. Although we've dealt with a lot of the guards, I reckon we can get that information without being seen. So there are guards here. But we need the information that's there. The guards will stop us taking it. I'm pretty
I
sure.
doubt we'll see the Admiral at the harbor today. He's busy working on more of his
There's 2 soldiers there.
Ships. Do you know why he's afraid of fire?
Is it in there?
Boy, he tried to steal
What?
His hair caught fire. They almost couldn't put it out.
They're talking about the Admiral. There we go. So whatever it was in here, we've managed to get to and see.
This shipment is headed outside the city.
As I say, I think we got in there a little bit too soon.
Be my eyes, Enkidu.
Right, what else do we need to find? The shipment heading outside the city. There's a key down there. We don't know what the key's for. It's underwater, I think, that key. There was a key underwater there. Okay. So the harbour's more guarded over that way as well. Just as investigate information, we can't see any more information pop up though. So my thinking is we head towards the ship, potentially. Obviously we've got a way in now back to where we were because we've taken everyone out that way. But it's actually not telling us where we need to head next, so... Oh, it is now, the marker's come back up. Although it's gone again. So this is an information area, so there's actually more to pick up here than it seems. Yeah, there's something else over there. So where's the next thing? Inside the building, I would say. We're allowed in, so it's not a problem. There we go. Bit of scroll there.
This is a detailed diagram of a strange-looking ship.
Okay, that's a bit more information. There'll be something else nearby we've got to go and see, look at, I think. Although nothing's showing up. Yes, it is over there. Okay, so this is an area we shouldn't be in. But that's where we need to go next. So just the 2, it is. Yeah. So just these 2 to deal with.
Wait, what?
The other guards didn't notice, that's good. It's always a worry in case the other guards notice what we just did. Load of money again. Open the cage. That's the body of a slave by the looks of things.
A note
Shipments
directing all shipments to a location just south, along the river Tijla. This shipment is headed outside the city.
Okay, we couldn't read the note, we got seen while we were looking at it. So we've got to go to Admiral's camp.
Show me everything.
The Admiral's camp's not here, actually. So the Admiral's camp is all the way down south. Somewhere we've not been before, in fact. So while we're here, let's quickly go and grab this artifact, and then we've got to head south. We can fast travel... we can't fast travel anywhere, because we've not been there. So we'll do the artifact, and then head out of this gate down here, the Shakai gate. And yeah, head for the Admiral's camp. I would assume we're coming back here once we're done. Would be my assumption. But just because this is the harbour, we managed to find the 3 clues. So actually, when we went inside that big area there, we didn't need to be in there. The whole point was to go to there and get the information first, then head to his camp. I would assume we're coming back though afterwards. But yeah, we were in there a little bit too early, but at least we know the way in. Right, we need to pickpocket this person. This is one of the ones with an artifact for Dervis. We've probably got quite a few of these to hand in now. We handed in the 3 quite early on, and then it was 6 needed next. And we have now got the skill to make this a little bit easier. Let's see how easy it is. We've been fairly good at it, to be fair, all the way through, so I don't think that skill made a massive difference. But it's something, at least, I suppose. Okay, we're going to head outside the gate that's here. And then call that camel and ride, essentially. The gate should be along here. I don't know what we're going to do in his camp. Okay, the gate's closed. Okay. Oh, that's a building there. That's the Garrison. So we're not heading into there yet. There is a gear chest in there. We'll come back for that. There's an historical site to our right. There. Let's go and read that first. Might even tell us a bit about the Garrison. The Abbasid Army. The Abbasid Caliphate maintained an expansive professional army. Its main task was to defend rather than expand the borders of the already enormous empire and to ensure the continuous rule of the dynasty. In keeping the Abbasid Empire's ethnic diversity, the Caliphate army included regiments of various origins. In the 8th century, soldiers coming from Khorasan, eastern Iran and Uzbekistan, who had supported the Abbasid rise to power, were the most common in the army, while other units included Arabs established in garrison cities and Zanj warriors from southeastern Africa. In the 9th century, the Khorasani, considered too dangerous after their involvement in the 811 to 813 civil war, they were replaced with Gilman regiments of Turkic, Slavic and Caucasian slave soldiers. So Turkish, Slovenian, I can't remember where Slavic is, and Caucasian could be anywhere. This professional army amounted to tens of thousands of troops settled in mostly urban barracks all around the empire. Among them, a small majority were infantrymen equipped with spears, axes, composite bows and round helmets. The rest were an elite cavalry of chain-armoured riders armed with spears, axes, recurved swords and bows. In battle, they would mount devastating armoured cavalry charges from behind an infantry screen, but most combat involved small border raids and sieges in which a few hundred Abbasid soldiers fought similarly armed Byzantine, Tang or North African counterparts. In time, they revealed themselves to be just as adept at securing enormous financial and political advantages for their own gain as the Khorasani predecessors. When Caliphate al-Mutawakkil tried to curb these advantages in 861, he was murdered by his own guards, opening a period of anarchy in which different factions within the military vied for influence and control, setting up and toppling Caliphate as they went. The Abbasid Empire never really managed to settle down after this chaotic time. So the Abbasid army mainly went for riders. They were mainly cavalry based, but the army got too powerful and started taking control themselves. There's always that risk when you have an elite guard, isn't there, I suppose? Okay, we're heading outside. We'll call our camel and we will head to where the Admiral's camp. I wonder if we're taking him down there potentially. Right, where is our camel? There we go. In a lot of games, I generally don't use a mount, but in this is quite an open area where there's not much around. So we'd be wandering for quite a while. It's a bit easier on a mount. It speeds up a little bit. But normally I wouldn't use one just because they've got potential for missing what's around you. But I think because of how expansive this is, I've got a feeling there's not much around us that we can physically miss. There is a gold chest here we'll go and grab. As long as no one around, because we will be accused of stealing if we do. We're good. We actually don't need ingots. We need components more than anything else for upgrades, for our items, our tools. But the camp is just along here. But yeah, there's not much out here, other than obviously farms. So there's not much to worry about missing on your feet. Once we finish the story, we'll have a proper investigation, I think, and see what's around. But I think by the end of the story, we would probably explored a lot of this anyway. Okay, this is his camp. I'm guessing we're not just going inside. And yeah, we can't use Enkidu. Enkidu gets in trouble immediately
Let us reconsider the approach.
from that guy in there. So I don't want to be too close to camp when they'll be seen, because that would cause an issue. We've got to find a way in. There we go. The gap through the edge is there. The marksman is what we need to take down. Although there's too many soldiers here to really do anything. There's 4 guards here. I can probably do actually an assassination altogether here. I can mark them all up. So we'll do that one first. That one first. Cancel that. Can I do that one over there as well? Let's try and see. We haven't done 5 before. Curious if we can. 1, 2. Oh, there's more than 5 here. 3, 4, 5. This is the biggest one we've done. Unstoppable trophy achieved. I assumed there would be a trophy for doing the maximum amount of these at once, to be fair. I knew there'd be something. Okay. I also knew we'd get in a bit of trouble by doing that, but we took him down. That actually went really well, though. They do look really good when that works out. And I kind of assumed there would be one for a maximum. There's actually a gear chest here. I didn't know this was here. We found the hidden one sword. We've only been getting manuscripts to upgrade from a lot of these, but we haven't found a sword yet. Let's have a look at this. Master assassins use poison indiscriminately. Every 5th hit poisons the enemy. I'm not a fan of poison personally, but that is a new hidden one sword. I forgot we need to upgrade our sword when we get a chance to go to someone. Right, let's take down this marksman and then we can look at where we're heading to properly. The marksman's in our way for the minute. Not this one. It's the one across there we need to deal with. He is on his own. There we go. So Enkidu now can be used. There's a chest here as well. I want components.
What see you, my friend?
Right, what do we got? It's quite a large area, isn't it, really, considering what we was looking at originally. So there's something there to do. And there's something there to look at. And there'll be a lot of guards at the same time. There's a ship there that's all loaded up as well. I wonder if we're going to be burning that or doing something to it, potentially. Because we've got some bombs here, which is making me wonder, are they used for something? They're going to see a load of bodies, aren't they, surely? Are people fighting? I can hear swords clattering. Right, I think that's quite a lot of the guards that we can see marks up. What are these two doing together? Okay, so I'm just curious what the bombs are for, because they're in a position where it makes me think we could utilise them for something. It does say to us as well to find a way of luring the Admiral out.
Not even you. Shut up. If the Admiral doesn't beat you...
See, I can jump down and do a single assassination. We can't do a double. Annoyingly, otherwise I would. I did do one. I can do a double. I forgot we can do a throwing knife double. I completely forgot we can do a throwing knife double. Okay, why is it saying there's something in there?
What do you see, Enkidu?
We've been up there, there's nothing there. We know we're heading over there, potentially there's a guard there now. Right, we need to head across the left hand side. Those two guards wandering around are dealt with. I meant to try not to be seen here. There we go. We've marked up the majority of the guards. There may be some we've missed. We'll try and work out what we can. Right, we've got several here. I didn't mark this one up, obviously. Didn't see him. And there's one over there as well. Just on the walkway there a second ago. Can take this guy down. Hopefully no one sees me do this. I probably shouldn't move that body. I might get seen moving. I'm going to get seen moving, aren't I? Got several explosives that can be used here as well. I think that's what draws him out, is we've just got to make things explode. Because that seems to be what it's trying to kind of put us towards, is making things explode, ideally. So we need an angle. Potentially, we can blow that up. Surely the explosions would lure him out as well. There we go. We're luring a load of guards over. It's not fully done it though. There's another thing there, but I'm not close enough to hit it. Wasn't quite enough, was it? The marker still telling us to go back over there as well, strangely. There's something it wants us to do in here by the looks of things. Oh, is he in here? Is that what it is? I wonder if he's actually in here. So to draw him out, we need to do something to get him out of here, potentially. That could be what it is. Right, we're quickly going to take this guard down. Okay, so the other one to do is over there. Can make that drop down as well. Not close enough though to do so. So we didn't make the one explode fully by the looks of it. There's still a marker there to say it needs to be done. I think we had the right idea though. Right, what's going on here? So there's two guards here. One is yellow. So maybe someone important we need to take care of. Where's this guy going? I'm not here, you can't see me. See? Told you couldn't see me.
The Admiral cares more for this precious model ship than his own men. And look at it.
Oh, so it's a ship. I think we destroyed that little ship.
It would be a pity if that little ship caught fire.
There we go. We've got to put fire and we've got to burn the prototype ship. So where have we got fire here? I know we've got fire up there that we can carry, but it's a long way to carry the fire. There's some over there. Have I got to literally go all the way back and carry fire up here? I think I do. There's a guy over there. Where's he come from? It's not the Admiral either. Been seen from somewhere. It's those two are seeing me. So we know there's jars up here. Carry them all the way across seems a bit of a weird thing to do, but it seems to be what he wants us to do. I can't see a closer one. So we'll see if we can carry these. I think we've got to do the same thing over there. Is get close enough, listen to what they're saying, and then burn things. So we can generally jump with this decently, just we can't do a lot much else. We just need to get close enough to drop this or throw this on that model. Don't know if I can climb up here though. No. Okay. There's another guy here. We might be able to sneak this. Okay, I'm going to quickly go around the corner. Mainly because I know we can get away here. Right, we're burning the ship. We're burning this little ship here. How well does that go? Did that work or did it not? I think we did. I think it kind of worked. Although it's not saying it did. So we kind of burnt it correctly then. Oh, he moved. I had it in our sights there, he just moved at the wrong time. There he goes down. It's telling me I didn't burn it. And no one else came to look at what was happening either, strangely. They all left it well alone. So it is actually still intact. I think we've got to use those ones there then, potentially. Although they're big ones, I think. I'm a little bit confused. Because we did go to burn that ship, but nothing seemed to happen. Okay. There's a guard there. Let's take him down. Just because we can and is there. I know there's several guards here. It's telling us to go to the ship. The marker's there for them. But surely it'll just explode them. Let's have a look. Let's get across and have a look. It's quite a confusing one, really. Got to be a bit conscious of time now as well. We are nearly out of time this morning.
I need your help, my friend.
So he wants us to use these jars here to burn the ship. I think that's what he wants. Burn the prototype ship. Okay. So he should now come out of that building over there. I think that's the point. We've now enticed him out because we burnt his ship. Yeah, he's out over there now. Obviously, we don't want him to see us. We've got to assassinate him. I'd like to try and get above him if we can, but we shall see. He's telling everyone to lock it down. He obviously wants us found, essentially, is what he's saying, but they haven't found us. We've taken him down instead.
A letter from Al-Pairika about missing shipments belonging to the Turkic mercenaries. The Admiral was stealing. That is 2 down. I should return to Fulad.
There we go. We've taken down the 2 that we got information on previously. That took us a little bit longer. I had to work out what he wanted us to do some of the time. It didn't quite make sense, some of it, but we managed to get it done. Don't think we missed any. We got the gear chest as well straight away because of the way we entered. So for this, we need to now head back. I think it's wanting us to go back to the Bureau. We will fast travel there because there's no point riding back from where we are. So we're about 10 minutes. We kind of got to this situation yesterday where we're setting up for the major assassination as we run out of time, it seems. So in theory, if we do this right, it may finish the main story tomorrow, in tomorrow morning's stream. Because we'll do the assassination first thing tomorrow, once we've got everything set up for it. But the way it's looking is we're going to end up finishing the game, main story anyway, tomorrow.
Let us hear from Beshim first. Were you successful in your tasks?
General Jasur and Admiral Nadir are dead.
Did you find anything to identify Al-Pairika?
Not exactly. General Jasur was commanded to meet Al-Pairika at the Great Garrison. It seems his past finally caught up with him. Admiral Nadir was questioned about missing supply shipments meant for the Turkic military. Al-Pairika was not happy.
So, Al-Pairika is at the Great Garrison overseeing supplies for
So we went past the garrison and it was major area.
There is only one officer of sufficient rank who fits. Warlord Wasif at-Turki.
Wasif? This makes sense. There are few others who could have taken Beshi.
Beshi has been taken?
Oh wow.
Came back.
So they've taken Beshi as well then.
Excursion for the Khalifa and is at the garrison. If he has Beshi, that is where he will be.
Then that is where I am going.
Wasif controls half of Baghdad. If we challenge him and fail, it could start a war that...
So that's the thing with the hidden ones are trying to avoid is a war.
You need Beshim.
Fine. I will meet Beshim near the garrison before I move, but do not take long. I am finished waiting.
I don't know if we've got time to do this today, that's the thing.
Enter the Great Garrison and kill Wasif.
There we go, we got the heron feather.
He must not escape, and it must look like Ali did it. The safety of Alamut depends on it.
We're going to make it look like Ali did it as well. Interestingly. So that is our next protocol. We have now unveiled the Warlord. And he is the person we're going to take down. We've got about 10 minutes left. I don't know if we've got enough time to do this. These major assassinations normally take a little bit of time. And it is a big garrison. It's going to take us a while to get inside. I think we may best. We'll do some upgrades while we're here. The blacksmith's just around the corner and the tailor. But I think we're going to be out of time to actually do this. But it seems to be we managed to get a whole investigation done and figure out the last clue just as we come to the end of the stream. Which would tell me potentially tomorrow we finish the story. Because we've got to take out the Warlord and then I'm assuming we'll get to the head of the order. And that'll be a main thing to do tomorrow. By the looks of things. We have got some skill points. We haven't got enough to do engineer yet. We need another 2, so I'll hold off there. But yeah, we'll head to the blacksmith. We can upgrade our sword. We noticed that just when we got a new sword a minute ago. So let's upgrade our sword while we're here. We haven't really done upgrades in a while for anything, to be honest.
What if you should sicken on the road? For the
For the pilgrim. For the man with no physician.
So where is the blacksmith? There, behind us. Okay, we've had this issue before. Blacksmith won't talk to us. That's annoying when that happens. We've had this a few times with a few of the merchants. The tailor is round here. Let's go and see if we can speak to the tailor, and then it may reset it. It's annoying when it happens. We've had it a few times now. Yeah, we can speak to the tailor though, so we can upgrade some things here.
Welcome, welcome.
Might even head back to Dervis, because I think we can fast travel to Dervis and hand in some of these artifacts we've got.
Plenty of stock just now.
So we can upgrade the Abbasid Knight outfit. Obviously, it's not something we wear, but we might as well upgrade it while we've got the ability to do so. So it's for regenerating health if you wanted to. I'm not a fan. I don't do cosmetics, so for me, it's not a big deal. We've always worn this one. I like the perk we have. We can fully upgrade the Abbasid Knight outfit now to maximum.
Thank you for your
Trophy achieved, thick skin. I'm assuming that's for fully upgrading a item of clothing potentially. There's probably one for doing a sword as well. So yeah, there we go. The outfit is fully upgraded. We're not going to wear it. The perks I don't think are useful for our style.
I must take my
so we'll keep it as is.
Please come again.
So we'll go and see if we can speak to the blacksmith now. That may have reset it. If we can, we should be able to fully upgrade a sword, I think, as well, because it's the one we're using. Where was the blacksmith? Was nearby to him. Blacksmith is... It was around the corner here. Has it reset? Can we now speak to her? No, we still can't speak to her. So we'll fast travel back to the bureau. The fast travel normally resets it, and then we can speak to the blacksmith. We've had this happen a few times. It's one of those little glitches that seems to occur, but it's quite simple to solve. Okay. There we go. We can speak to her now.
Peace, friend.
We can do any upgrades we can do.
Be upon you, sir.
I'd say we are nearly out of time, which is why we're not doing the next mission, because we won't have time to finish it.
Lots of choice.
But we can fully upgrade our current sword that we're using. So let's do that.
Thank you.
Trophy achieved, cutting edge. I assume there would be. Some of the trophies I've managed to obtain today, because we don't look at trophy lists until after we finish the main story, I've kind of guessed what some of them would be just by what's around us. It makes sense to what they are. Fully upgrading an armor, fully upgrading a sword. There's probably one for fully upgrading a dagger as well, I would assume. But our sword, initiative element sword that we've been using the whole time, is upgraded. We haven't really used anything else.
For your blade.
Mainly because we don't need to. It kind of works what we do. We did gain the hidden one sword today, but I'm not a fan of poison personally.
Nothing more today?
So while we're here, I think we can fast travel to Dervis as well.
Safe travels.
Or at least very close to him, and see what rewards we get for the artifacts. So Dervis is up north over here. We can't fast travel to him. We can fast travel to the viewpoint though, and then go to Dervis. We handed in early on. We handed in the 3 artifacts, which was the first amount he needed. I'm pretty sure we've got 6, which will be the second amount. I don't know what reward we get. I don't remember the reward we got for the 3, to be fair. But we'll go to Dervis. Mark that up. So he is... Where is he? Although I've marked it up, it's not showing me where it is. He's over that. He's behind us, essentially. Let's jump down here. And we're heading that way. So Dervis is round this area somewhere. There's a gear chest nearby. Why have we not grabbed that before, I wonder? Normally we grab everything as we go, so I'm surprised we haven't got that one. Right, where is Dervis from here? To our right.
Go, Enkidu.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I've not got that gear chest. We'll end up getting them all anyway, to be fair. Dervis is now showing up. We'll end up getting them all, but we'll probably do it after the story ends. We've only got the ones that are part of the story, so we've gone to an area because the story's told us to, and we've got the gear chest while we're there. just so we clear as we go. That's kind of worked so far for us. Right, Dervis's house is just here. See what rewards we gain. What was that collecting? Is that money? Yeah. So we have got 6 to hand in to him, I'm pretty sure.
Well met.
It's been a while since we've been back to Dervis, to be fair.
Yourself out there, yes?
Always Dervis, always. We have 6 to hand in. Let's hand those in. Doesn't seem that impressed, does he?
This may interest you.
A fine haul. Well done.
And we need 9 next time. While we're here, do we need to restock? We do.
You must rely heavily on such toys.
Just need to restock everything we've got. And that is job done. So because we're out of time, we're going to quickly fast travel back to where the Assassin's Bureau is, near where we're going. And then, or we can do a tool upgrade according to that. So we've got 2 of the 9 needed, by the looks of things. According to that, there's 2 of the 9. We'll mark up the mission we're doing with Ali tomorrow morning first thing. And we'll fast travel to the Bureau nearby. In fact, we'll do the viewpoint. It's closer. I didn't think we had... He must have gave us resources for handing in the 6. Yeah, the handing in the 6. Because we needed 150 components to do an upgrade to one of our items, our tools. And we hadn't got 150. So we'll have a look in a second. Let's come off the viewpoint slightly. Let's have a look. How many have we got? 243, so yes. So the reward for the artifacts seem to be resources. So we can now upgrade a tool if we wanted to. There's an upgraded, fully upgraded outfit. We've upgraded a different dagger. Let's get that marker off. And as I say, we've got 2 skill points. We need 4 for what we're doing next. So investigation-wise, we've done quite a bit today. We started off by taking down the treasurer, which was the main thing we were aiming for at the start of the stream. We then opened up the new bureau, took down the rebel hunter, and then took down the Arab general and the admiral before now getting our sights set on the warlord. So that is what we're going to be doing tomorrow morning. Take down the warlord and see where the story takes us. I would assume towards the head of the order. Potentially finish story tomorrow is the way it's looking to me at this point. But we shall see tomorrow morning. Let's give it a quick save, see how many hours we are now up to 17 hours, 45 minutes. And sometimes do a double save just to be sure it has done it. But that is us done for this morning, I'm afraid. We are out of time. So we are back tomorrow morning with more Assassin's Creed Mirage. As I say, I think we'll probably finish the story tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. We've got another 3.5 hours. We are back again tomorrow evening as well for Dying Light 2, as we continue our journey through the game. Spider-Man 2 is coming next week, live on release. That'll be a 3.5 hour stream that morning as well. And there is daily content on the channel as well. This afternoon is Biomutant, and tomorrow we begin our adventures in Far Cry 4 as well. But a massive thank you to you guys for today. Another brilliant stream, as they always all are. Thank you as always for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.